Hello everyone, I'm Oni. Welcome to Mass Halcyon Australia, the Gauntlet. I introduced myself before, didn't I? I'm the GM, Oni, and these are the players. Introduce yourself, players, people.
I am Bugs. I'm playing the Bull Playbook with Minotaurus. Go!
I'm Janine. I play as Nigella or Elven Blue from the Outsiders playbook.
I'm playing Alice, who is Alice, and formerly Valentine, playing the Nova player.
Alright, so is anybody interested in doing a recap? Last session wasn't that long, so volunteers?
Nah.
Damn it!
I forgot to watch it.
Alright then, let me go get my thingies and the stuffies. Oh, I forgot to write down the session number. I do that in the chat so I can track which rolls happened on which date in case I miss something and do stuff. Anyway, all right. Whoa, it's actually a really tiny session apparently. All right, session 21. Basically, it's a very downtime esque session where, like, Shadowmere apologizes to Reynolds for keeping his identity a secret from himself because she knew and she didn't tell him, thinking that would protect him because Kevin Blackthorne, before he lost his memories, was apparently kind of believed that Harbinger Collective was doing the right thing, and that's kind of not cool and stuff. Anyway, um,
Oh, true. He was rationalized.
he was, yep. Uh, Jake unfortunately has to spend the night at Aegis while they figure out what to do with him because he did kind of break a bunch of laws harboring an actual alien in secret for months, except there's actually no law for it, so it's kind of weird. So yeah. All right. The shootout at Pitcher's Dock. You all find out from the television that by the time Aegis arrived with dropships, the Halcyon PD and Ghost Octopus and Volter had managed to catch a few Dicer henchfolk, but Infernum, who was the leader in question, who kind of was the one breaking the magma and stuff. I guess I need to show you the picture of Infernum. Looks kind of cool. Looks like this.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he got away along with some other henchfolks. Yeah. Alice talks to her stepdad and is taken to Scion. And despite throwing around Scion with psychic blasts, Scion managed to give Alice a few pointers and help her. And she is apparently also a good artist and drew a picture of the person Alice remembered as the assassin in the night of the friggin' fire, which is this fella, this neat fellow, indeed. Yeah. Um, Alice contacts Detective Torres, and Detective Torres tells her to meet kind of in a secret cloak and daggery situation, and not the TV show or the Marvel characters, but the expression cloak and dagger, which means secrecy and stuff. Anyway, yeah, they pick her up on the road in John's car, and after Alice reveals that. Yeah, okay, I have no interest in watching any of the Marvel TV shows, so I can't spoil you anything because I don't know. Anyway, alright. And after Alice reveals that she has powers, Taurus is more welcoming with information. Otherwise, she was being very hush hush. um yeah she tells her that she says that this person is also threatening to kill her later that night, and Alice figures out a way to set a trap for the dude. Yay. Alice also finds out that Taurus used to date Daniel, her father, before he died, but it was in secret from both her and her older brother. Yes, but they were speaking in their mind, so Alice's mother and stepdad don't know. Yes, almost stepmom. Is it creepy? I don't know. Is it creepy? It's kind of creepy. I guess it. I don't know, man. Could be creepy. I don't know. Anyway, Shadowmere and Reynolds take the keys from Jake and go back to the Park household. And basically order some food and then turn in for the night. And John waits outside in his car while Alice and her mother goes into the Reed household. And while Lillian takes Ashley, um, to give Alice and formerly Marvel Raymond some privacy. Yeah, Alice reveals to Raymond what happened, and they both kind of realize that Ryan may have stress triggered himself to teleport back to Jacob's room, where they know that Jacob has completely fully turned into Black Skull. And they kind of both start crying and sobbing because they realize that Ryan is probably dead. Yay! Yay!
Okay then.
This is awesome, right? Right. Yeah. Anyway, the current time in game is 8 p.m. You know that the purple assassin person, I guess you can call him by his name. His name is Nightblade. That you don't know yet, but you're probably going to find out. So I don't really care. And yeah, that's gonna happen at midnight. So if you want to prepare a thingy, you have to get cracking. Also, what do you do? I guess we should start with Nigella, because Nigella has the special love letter thingy at the top. At the top, that you can see. There's love letter. You can see it.
Oh,
You can probably see it.
out loud. Dear Nigella or Evan Blue, when last we left you were with Brannon in a meeting with the higher ups at the Aegis, so let's find out that goes. Make your case to Aegis. Am I reading this? Case to Aegis and Brannon will follow your lead. Roll plus the level you use to make your case. On a hit, they agree to keep your alien identity a secret from the rest of the world, and plus 10 agrees to let you continue your hearing activities. 7 to 9 lets you continue your hearing activities, but Rannon must stay at Aegis. House arrest.
Okay, so basically, like on a hit, they keep your alien identity a secret from the rest of the world and even other Aegis branches. There are other Aegis branches. On a 10 plus, they let you continue your heroing activities and allow both you and Rannon to continue staying at with Jake Park. But one of your spaceships has to be kept at Aegis for studying. On a 7,
One of your ships?
you have two spaceships. Nigella has one, Rannon has one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So one of them has to be kept at Aegis, but the other one can be. Yeah. On a 7 to 9, Aegis agrees to let you continue your heroing activities, but both you and Rannon must stay at Aegis while, they, yeah.
Okay.
On a miss, you give them the wrong ideas and you're both put under house arrest at the Aegis base while Director Cartwright discusses this alien issue with other Aegis branches to come to a decision which can take from days to weeks. Bureaucracy, am I right?
Yes.
So, how are you making your case? Like, role play that and we'll figure out which label you're using.
Who am I exactly talking to?
The higher ups at Aegis, so the director definitely, a few of the advisors, probably Ackles, who's the PR person, probably Alexei, who's the supervisor of superpowered activities.
It's the board of directors. Oh no.
Yep. Well, it's
And I have
mostly the
four
director and the board
conditions.
of advisors. There's only one director, and there's a board of advisors and other people.
Yeah. Uh, okay, I said, well, I came here on Earth to study, and I would like to work with you hand in hand. Haven't heard. Um, I have. When I landed here on Earth, I became a hero, and I would like to continue working as a hero if you allow me. And if you want, I'll be. Yeah, oh my God, the ambassador. I'll for future business or any kind of interaction from my home planet.
Hmm.
I rest my case, I guess.
All right. So it's I think it going in two directions, either savior or superior. So if you want to like if you want to be a hero more, then I guess that would be rolling with a savior. Or if you want to, I don't know, help them contact your species, that would be probably a superior. So it's up to you,
Oh,
I guess.
yeah, one more thing. Our home planet specializes on magic, and since you Earth haven't attained that proficiency in magic, I would be happy to connect to both worlds to help you with the Earth's magic.
Hmm. That actually also seems like it could be a freak roll because you're
Yes.
telling, yeah, you're specifying how special you are, which is cool. So, um, which one are you specifying more?
I guess I'll go freak because I have +3 on that and I have four conditions.
Shocking. All right, sure, go for it. Oh, right, you have four conditions. Oh, okay. Let's actually think
Remove one
about
of them.
if we can. Yeah, well, let's see if we can remove some of that. I need to see what are the way to clear conditions. Hmm. Hmm. What condition do you not have, basically? Because I know you have four of them. Oh my God, you're not afraid.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Arguably, one of the conditions you'd think she should have.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Let's see. You are doing some taking action without talking to your team, but I wouldn't say this is a foolhardy action, so I guess that's not a thing. Um. I would say you're sacrificing your potential freedom for doing this, so I think like you can remove guilty.
Okay.
Basically, I don't want you to going around with four conditions. That's just horrifying. All right. Okay. So yeah. All right. So make a freak roll. Take a +1 because Ranan is following your lead on that.
I'll just put one right. No pluses.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Sure. Just just make a roll and we can
The game.
add that later. Oh my God!
Yes.
It's beautiful. It is
Wow.
beautiful. Well, that takes care of that then. Beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, beautiful. All right. All right. All right. Let me
Praise
write
on
down what
Jesus.
just happened. Um,
Praise on Jesus.
Whoever's in this
you
in
managed
this
to you
server.
managed to steal you managed to steal Flux's luck. Congratulations.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So yes, they agree to keep your alien identity a secret from the rest of the world and other Aegis branches. They agree to let you continue your harrowing activities and allow both you and Ranan to continue staying at the Park household if you would prefer. And
Yes.
but one of your spaceships would be kept at Aegis base for studying. So Ranan
Which
volunteers
is
for that. All right, they can take my ship. I should probably get more accustomed to these people anyway, and I think it would be better if I stay. That's Ranan saying, by the way. Ranan saying that if I stay here at Aegis, because I know Art's magic is very hostile to Florence. Somehow Miss Nigella has solved that issue, but I haven't. So if you want to do any magical studies on me to figure out what is the difference that could be beneficial for both of us,
Mhm.
he actually says that to the Aegis board. So yeah, they are going to keep him at the base because he chose to, and you and your spaceships are free to go back to the park household if you prefer, or you can also spend the night here at Aegis because it is around 8:30ish at the time.
N- No, I just wanna go home to the Park
All
household.
right, then they will let you go because you have
Uh,
camouflage and nobody, they're not really too worried.
bef- Before I go, I said to Ranan, uh, is I need to bring souvenir to you if you wanna eat something or taste something. Just tell me, I'll give it. I feel guilty. I mean, not really. Okay, bye.
All right, as
And then
you leave,
yeah,
he says
I'll go home.
he sees his own ship getting towed into a lab for studying, and he's guided to this this it's not a cell, but it is like one of the rooms where the guards and the resident officers stay, and yeah, it's not really a dorm room. It's like a small, probably a room for an executive. So yeah. All right, so that takes care of that. That was a very good roll. It's not a dorm
Yeah.
room. There's not multiple beds. There's only a single person. I don't think you can call it a dorm room if there's only a single bed. I don't think you can. I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, uh, okay, Alice, what are you doing? Because I know Reynold is trying to sleep.
All right. So, I think the best way, first of all, my phone is special and it's encrypted, so my phone should be safe encryption wise. Don't know about other things. So the first thing I'd like to do is contact CyberSelf.
Okay. So, you are currently, as you go to do that, you realize like Raymond is kind of Raymond is the former Marvel, and he's kind of distraught, like extremely distraught because he has no idea what he should do. He is
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
yes.
I didn't know if we were back in the car yet.
Yeah, no,
Um,
you're still there, and while you're going to talk to him, you hear footsteps, like heavy footsteps coming down the stairs.
Here comes Grandpa.
It is, and it's not just Grandpa, it's Lillian and your mother following behind.
We probably make quite a sight. I think we're both probably still shedding tears.
Yes, and Grandpa's like, "What's all this commotion? I was trying to sleep."
Ryan's missing.
And yeah, Raymond says, "We think he's gone back to the room with Jacob Meher, who's Black Skull, by the way, Dad. I told you earlier. And yeah, I don't think he's coming back."
You can't think that way, Mister Reed. You have to. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. I don't know how yet, and everything's kind of come crashing down on just this one day. But we'll figure out a way to get him back. I'll talk to Nigella. I think she'll be able to help us.
How? Even Hex only found out because it's been Oh, when? Oh no, I should contact Hex. She'll find a way to. We don't even know where the room is. She's the only one who managed to open the portal last time.
That's actually a great idea.
And he quickly grabs the
And,
phone and tries calling, and after about half a minute, he drops the phone and like, she's not responding. Is she all right?
Oh, her hand got very badly injured.
Oh no.
So, well, there's Miss guys. Let me be on the level with you. I've also got another concern going on right now, and I don't want to see like I'm minimizing anything from Ryan's situation, but also the detective who's investigating the death of my father and brother. His life is in danger in just the next couple hours, so I have to try to figure out a way to lay a trap for this assassin. And I'm putting this out. I need any ideas I can think of. My current idea is to put Nigella there in disguise and get as many heroes as I can, pretty much hiding in the woodwork as soon as I can.
Lillian says, why don't... Lillian is also pretty distraught. You see, like, her, like, tears slowly coming out of her, eyes. Unlike Raymond, who's openly weeping at this point. And Grandpa is, like, shocked, like, staring, like, gaping at the scene. Like, completely shocked, like, stunned silence. Anyway, Lillian says in a very weak voice, shouldn't you call Aegis for that?
And that's one of my things. I want to contact Aegis. I want to contact Shadowmere and get the rest of my team together to try to do that. In fact, honestly, at this point, can we contact some key members of Aegis about Ryan? Maybe they might be able to help figure out the situation. And I know that opens the secret identity up to more people than it knew it before, but I think Ryan's life is going to be more important than that.
And at this point, both Grandpa and Raymond kind of breaks out their stupor, and they both say it simultaneously. Screw the secret identity. My grandson and my son, like the word comes out simultaneously, could be dead. We need all the help we can get.
Okay, so why don't we try to get the ball rolling on both things? We'll have Aegis start to look into it. I've got to get a hold of Nigella both for Ryan and this situation with Detective Torres. And I'll try to muster as many superheroes as I can to deal with that. And then hopefully once that's resolved, we can also focus our attentions on the best way to get Ryan back. Does that sound like a reasonable plan?
Yes, they will agree with you. Yeah.
Okay. In fact, while I'm
Raymond just says, "Well, you're the only one here who's actually a superhero anymore, so I guess you are calling the shots."
You know what? I mean, that doesn't mean anything. You guys love Ryan. I love Ryan. We're all.
And at this point, Grandpa just goes, "Are you going to yap all day, or are you actually gonna get on the phone and start making some calls?"
Thanks, Grandpa, for cutting the Gordian knot. All right, Mom, do you have a secure line to Aegis, and then you can open up talking to them? I'm going to try to contact CyberSylph from my phone, which is a secure line. Does that? In other words, is Mom's line secure?
I mean, I would imagine so. Your mother says we are all given like secured lines, but I don't know how crackable they are. That's not really my job description.
Okay. Could you contact someone as high up as you can at Aegis that we know we can trust, and I'll contact Cyber.
I can contact Alexei, Mr. Collins.
Okay, thanks if you could. And then meanwhile, I'm going to contact CyberSelf,
Okay.
kind of briefly relay the situation to CyberSelf, and then try to have CyberSelf open up lines, secure lines to Reynold, to
Okay. Okay.
Shadamir,
You
and
reach.
to Nigel.
You reach CyberSelf. Like it's like she's responding herself. Hello.
CyberSelf. Hi, my phone's secure. Probably the others are, but I can't be sure. So, can you get secure messages to Reynold, Nigella, and Shadamir? Their contact numbers are inside my phone here. We need to try to set up a plan to capture an assassin who's going to this location.
Tell me more details.
Yeah, but we got to be quick because this thing's going to happen in just a couple hours. And basically, I'll give them the lowdown of the situation and say, the first priority is going to be to try to get people in place so this bad guy won't see people watching around.
All right.
And then I think CyberSelf will be in charge of communications if I can't talk to people telepathically, and also if she can monitor the different video cameras in the area to try to give us an idea when this bad guy's coming, or maybe she can even see if he's crouched lying in wait somewhere or something.
Okay, she says that she's going to go around contacting everyone, but tells you to figure out who to contact at Aegis. Do you mention that there might be moles inside HPD or something?
Yeah, there might be moles inside HPD. Honestly, we can't know whether or not there might be moles inside Aegis as well. Also, CyberSelf, just so you know, we're looking for Ryan, and we've got calls into Aegis about that as well. But I think you need to concentrate on this, helping us on this.
All right, so Reynold, what are you doing currently? Have you just fallen asleep?
Probably.
Or you could be staying up because it has been an extremely terrifying day and hectic day, and you just need some rest.
I guess so.
Well, as your eyes are about to close, your phone rings.
Yay. What is it?
It's an unknown number.
Okay then. I try to answer, I guess. Actually no. Knowing the hold the buckle with thing. Okay, so whose mic is close? I can't talk to myself like that.
Wait, what?
It's hard to talk when I hear myself.
Oh, okay.
Echo.
I'll move it away.
Okay. Knowing that it's the hold the buckle with HC, I probably just be wary, I guess. And call any shadow me, I guess. Call shadow me over. I still hear myself.
You what? You're what?
I still hear myself in the thing.
Deal with it, I guess.
Sigh.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna answer it, I guess.
Okay.
Screw it.
Hey, big bull!
Who is this?
It's CyberSelf's voice. And you see,
God.
like, her icon, like, her face icon pops up on the screen.
Wait, have you met before?
Haven't you? I think you...
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Have they met before?
Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Huh. I guess you haven't. Alright.
Okay, how are you doing this?
It's my power. I go through digital. Anyway, that's not important. We haven't met before, but I know your friend Alice, who's secretly Valentine. Well, I guess she used to be. Now she has no armor. Anyway, she's setting up this sting operation to catch this assassin. Are you in? Yes. Say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
As I say, just without thinking.
Awesome. Good. Get ready. I'm calling your aunt person.
Which aunt?
He has.
That's true. Nigella's an aunt also.
Oh yeah, both of them. Well, she doesn't know that. I guess she's going to call that person Shadowmere.
First.
All right. A little while I guess when Nigella is landing the ship in the Park household's backyard, which is the hole where the hole used to be, which was badly
Yes.
dug, but that it was badly put back in. So you'll have to use the ship. You'll have to dig the hole again to put the ship underground.
I just leave the the spaceship and camouflage it.
All right. Okay. That does drain the power, so you better hope that the power remains while until the sun comes up.
And before I go in the house, I stop and just, oh damn it, I go back in the ship. Fit on the door?
You what?
Would the spaceship fit on the door?
The the spaceship is no. It's bigger than the door. You can't bring it inside.
and
It's too big.
I'll just land it in the rooftop.
Oh no! All right, sure. Okay, put it on the rooftop.
uh,
Okay.
without the camouflage.
Yeah. Okay. And you're on the roof, and your phone rings. The Earth phone that you have.
Oh, I look at the phone.
And you see CyberSylph's icon show up, which you also don't know because you've also never met her before.
She did meet
Oh,
Cyberself.
really?
I,
Now,
on the interrogation room.
She met when she was getting interrogated.
oh yeah. And you're gonna, and CyberSylph's gonna say, "Hey there, alien, buddy.
Hello, fairy.
Uh, yeah, your friend Alice. She's planning this sting operation for this assassin. Are you in?
Of course.
Awesome.
And then I'll get back in the spaceship and land down.
You what on?
I'll go back inside the spaceship and land down in front of the house.
Okay, cool. All right, and as you land down, you see the light on the ground floor was off, but it turns on, and inside the house, I guess Reynold and Shadowmere both come out of their come downstairs, and they kind of realize that they've both been contacted by CyberSylph.
They go inside the house
Well,
and say, "Sup? Guess who's the free man again?"
the door is locked
Oh.
because they went to bed.
I'll just knock on the window. It's like, "Hey, I'm a free person again."
And they're both like, "Whoa!" and open the door for you to come in.
Thank you. Oh, Alice contacted me.
Yeah, this CyberSylph also contacted me. We have a that's Shadowmere. I didn't actually yawn. I pretended to yawn. Shadowmere just stifles a yawn. It's like, there's this sting going down, so I guess we need to go. I guess. I think CS said Alice will contact us right now. No, I actually didn't. You can see on the video. Anyway, CyberSylph said to Shadowmere that she's prepping the lines to make sure they're secure-ish. All right. Okay. What is Alice doing while CS was doing that?
Let's see. So, can we hurry? Can we swing by Stellar Labs and I can pick up some more communicators?
Yes, but it's too late. So it's late at night, so you'll have to contact your supervisor, who was Dr. Thingamabob, Dr.
Logan?
Anderson,
Okay.
and tell him that you're coming in for a pickup.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell him I gotta come in and get some stuff when I had to leave early, and I'll be back to work as soon as I can.
Is it? Wait, aren't you at the hospital with your grandma?
It's been a bad day. There was an accident, and I'm recovering a little bit myself.
Oh no, is everything all right? Should you be traveling at this, in this stage?
Probably not, but it has to get done.
Well, why don't you
yeah.
tell me what you need, and I can bring you at whichever hospital you're in. I'm still here.
No, it's okay. I'm out and about with my mom, who works for Aegis, so we're just going to swing by if that's okay.
You're going to have to provoke him for that. You do get a +1 because you have that, so
Okay.
roll me
And
a
then
provoke.
because I'm guilty.
Yay! So you can just roll a regular provoke. Oh, okay. Did you add the +1?
I added the +1.
All right, cool. So you got an 8, so I can remove that thingy. You no longer have that. Awesome. All right, so it's a hit. All right, so they can instead choose one. They stumble, take +1 forward against them. Which is basically going to give you the same thing. They err, you gain a critical opportunity. They overreact, you gain influence over them. You already have influence over him. And no, do you have influence over him? I need to quickly check. Do you have influence? No, you don't. All right, sure. Okay, so they're like, well, if you're out with your mom, I guess it can't be too terrifying. All right, I'll let the security guard know that you're coming in for a quick pickup. I'm actually leaving right now myself. Had a long day working on Matricia. She's almost ready, and she should be fine, back to normal by tomorrow morning. Just some final checkups.
Good. That's good. Thank you. I'll if there's any questions, I'll try to file a report as soon as I can.
Okay. What else do you do?
Okay. So once we get communicators, we're gonna have to meet up with everyone.
Okay. So
probably.
Sorry. As you leave, Ashley suggests that she stays the night over because someone needs to keep an eye over these Reed folks so that they don't do anything silly. And Lillian seems like she's very uncomfortable, with just herself. And yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Thank you. You know my number, and your line's secure, and my line should be secure.
Okay, so you leave and you get in the car with John and explain to him the situation, and John takes off towards Stellar Labs. On the way, you get a call from Cybercell.
Yeah. Apa? Thanks.
Hey, CS, how did it go getting the message out?
Yeah, I've informed your Alien, Minotaur, and Shadow Buddy, and they are all in. And the lines should be secured, so I'll just open a conference call with them. And you're on conference call.
Hey guys, I'm heading to Stellar Labs to get communicators for all the ones that were lost and compromised. let's meet a couple blocks away from Detective Torres's house. I'll contact her. We'll give her the situation so we can all try to get in position as quickly and quietly as possible. I'm sending you a picture of our suspect. If I had to guess, he might be coming from the direction of Web Industries in order to come here. And then, by the way, I'm also sending you the address to Detective Torres's house.
Mm-hmm.
Nigella, if we could, when we get there, could you disguise yourself as Detective Torres?
Oh, okay.
Maybe we'll put Minotaurus just inside a closet so we can run out and maybe try to grab this guy. I'll probably try to stay with Detective Torres. I'll try to keep contact to you guys through telepathy. And then if we can put maybe Shadowmere somewhere on the perimeter, because this guy will probably try to bolt. I'm playing this from the hip, so if anyone has any good ideas, I'm open to.
What do you, Shadowmere asks, what do we know about this person? Like, does he have powers? Doesn't.
He's not supposed to be powered. He's just supposed to be uncanny with knives and swords.
Ah, all right. So, probably if I manage to put him in a shadow bubble, he'll probably be stopped.
That's the hope, though. You have to think he might have some tech tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, of
Can I
course
bring-
he does, doesn't he?
Bring my spaceship along so you can hide on it above Detective Taurus or something, or above me.
Yeah, actually, that's as long as we know it's quiet and can go completely stealthy. That's not a bad idea.
Let me actually check that. What is the stat of the Kirby craft? You got chameleon plating, regenerating, susceptible to fire, unarmed. The chameleon plating makes it invisible. Yes. I would say it's not silent. So it's not too loud, but it's definitely not silent. So it's not as loud as like a jet plane or a helicopter, but it is about as loud as a car. Yeah.
Well, is there a building maybe within a couple blocks that we could put it on that gives us a nice vantage point?
Ooh, did I ever tell you where Detective Torres's house is? It's in downtown. It's in downtown. Did I specify any particular location?
I thought it was kind of on the way towards North Halcyon, but I might be wrong. So it may be the northern area of downtown, I guess.
All right. So.
So is there a tall building? In which case we could just set it down on the building, and then the power doesn't have to be on. It will still be
Let's
silent.
see. Let's say that's the location. So let me just get a text up. So it's like Horace apartment. Oh my god, that is tiny AF. Okay. Grab everything, make it like 20. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Oh my gosh, that's still huge. Close enough, I guess. Still small. A little smaller. Come on. Good enough. Alright. Oh no, it's tiny. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? And now I can't control it anymore. Great, thank you. This is amazing. Right. Come on. A little bigger. Still bigger. Right. Whew. Okay. That was terrifying.
What?
Yes. Anyway, that's where it is. So let me ping that location. That's where it is. Yep. All right. Okay. Yes, there are. It's mostly like it's downtownish, but it's like a residential area of downtown. So there's houses which are like, her particular house is 5 stories tall. She's on the 4th story, so like the one, like not the top, like the one below the top floor. Um, there are other similarly height houses nearby, all kind of like residential houses with people living in them.
Okay. Now, is there one that's a little bit taller that will be able to land it?
There like
on
yeah,
within
yeah.
the
There are like
block?
some of them are kind of tall, like 8 or 10 stories. Most of them around like 5, 6 ish.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just try to pick one that's appropriately tall and pretty close, and we can just land on top of it. Does anyone have any other input on the plan, or otherwise, I think that's as best we got it.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, then. Yeah, the sooner we get there, the better we'll be set up. Because I mean, it's possible this guy will surveil our house for like half an hour before he approves.
One thing. Wait, no, I forgot what I was going to ask. Never mind. Oh yeah. Nigella, did you have anything for dinner?
No.
Oh right, you eat the sun. Never mind. It's not an issue for you.
Yes.
Eat the sun. Praise the sun. Anyway, let's go to you arrive at Stellar Labs. You pick up the communicators, and you know the guards let you in because they were told ahead. And yeah, do you do anything here at Stellar Labs before heading out, or do you just grab the communicators and just head out?
There's no armor that's close enough to complete, so maybe I'll just tell Matricia real quick what's going on if she's conscious, just to give her an idea.
Okay, you go into Matricia's lab and you see her chassis is mostly repaired. Her head is separated, but it is currently charging, and you can't really tell if she's awake or not because the lights are the lights are dimmed, so you know you can't really tell if she's awake.
Well,
She's not moving.
Matricia, are you awake?
Oh,
Just ask her. If she's
oh, I am now.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to be really quick and give you an idea of what's going on. Both my armors are destroyed. I've been injected with something that gave me some powers, and I'm not quite 100%, but I've got some weird stuff going on. So if you could help cover for me here, I told them that my grandmother was hurt, and then I did tell my boss that I got hurt. There was an accident too. I've got to go try to save the detectives investigating my brother and father's death. And so I'm calling together some of the superiors I can, and they're laid up, I understand, but just to give you a lowdown so someone knows the situation, okay?
You say that, but she remains quiet, like doesn't respond for like 5 seconds. Do you say anything in the meanwhile when she's quiet?
Okay. Well, I hope you'll forgive me. I'm on a time crunch, so
I'm out for just 48 hours, and you do all. Just, I can't wait until I get up tomorrow and to see how did you ruin both your power armors? That is how.
First thing is, that was my boyfriend's father and my friend who's a
Okay. Seems like you have a lot on your stuff to do tonight, so just go and yeah. And
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry I wasn't able to work on you more today. So. All right, let's head out to the meeting place.
Cool. Okay, so it's say 10 p.m. You are all at the. Are you all at the roof? Well, let's say it's 10 p.m. when John arrives at the bottom of this, say, 10-story building, on top of which is the spaceship with Nigella, Shadowmere, and Minotaurus. And John arrived at the bottom with his car with Alice.
Okay. Dad, why do you want to? Why don't you get back to Mom? Thank you for everything you did. I'll be okay. And then if I need something, I'll let you know. Okay.
Are you sure? I mean, I do have like guard training. I can be of some help if you tell me.
If you got hurt, I don't know what I'd do. You know, give him a quick hug and say.
You're getting
just help.
cut off slightly.
I'll say, just I'll give him a quick hug and say, I can't risk, you getting hurt when people are throwing around superpowers and everything. And I love you. Just watch over Mom and help them keep an eye on the Reed's family.
Roll me a provoke. Oh my god, you did it, you actual madman. Alright, they're like, okay, but you need any help at all, you call me. Okay?
You know I love you.
He's very like reluctantly drives away after, patting your head, I guess. Alright, so you're at the bottom of this 10-story building. It is a residential apartment building.
Okay, let's try to levitate up.
There are people, like not too many people, but there are like some cars going around. It probably would be better to go into an alley and then do that.
Yeah. We'll go in around the corner. And
all right. When you go around the corner, you see that there is a fire escape going up. So you don't have to levitate yourself up all the way. You can just levitate one floor up to the start of the fire escape and then just climb the rest of the way up.
It's probably safer.
All right. So am I gonna let you roll for levitation? You know what? Sure, why not?
Of course.
It's funny if you fail.
Is it an unleash?
Yeah, it's an unleash. It's only because like this is you just starting up with your powers. If you once you get like hang of it, maybe a day, and you'll be fine. Like this won't even be a roll. But yes, you do it. You are capable of taking yourself up. Are you marking a condition or are you doing it temporarily?
I just need to get up one floor. I'll just get up to where I grab the floor and start to lose it.
Yep. That's basically what happens. You manage to lift up a little bit, then realize you're falling, but manage to kind of do a mid-air jump. You're not really sure how you managed to do a mid-air jump, considering there's nowhere to get, reaction force mid-air, but somehow you do it. And you manage to successfully double jump, even though you physically should not be able to, because there's no way to do that. But you grab onto the thing and kind of struggle to get up. I'm imagining Alice isn't like too physically capable, like only like generally on average.
She's not ripped, but she's also skinny, so it's
Yes.
not as hard
Yeah.
for her to hold herself.
All right. So yeah, you managed to, after a brief struggle, you managed to pull yourself up onto the fire escape and climb the rest of the way up. By the time you reach the top, it is, you're extremely tired because you just climbed up 9 stories. All right. Okay, you see your 2 teammates and Shadowmere there. Shadowmere's kind of nodding off, you realize.
Okay, guys, thank you. Can't thank you enough for this. Why don't we go there and try to get in position? I'm going to give a call to Detective. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can talk to Detective Torres telepathically and let her know that we're getting ready to head.
All right. Get me that unleash roll. All right. Yep. And you are okay, so the house is 2 houses to your west, so you're a bit closer to the bay than her house. Yeah, 2 houses towards the west, and you managed to reach out and you know um contact her psychically. She's like, Alice, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Can you come to this building, go into the stairwell, and we'll meet you in the stairwell, and I'm going to swap you for a body double who will go back into your house. In your head, give me the layout of your house so Elvin Blue can know what the inside of your house is laid out like.
Oh, okay. She thinks about the layout of her house, and as a detective, she kind of shows you way more detail than if you had asked a normal person. So she's like, this is where the staircase is. This is where the escape points are. This is where, in your head, it's basically like a blueprint with different points of interest marked in, marked in memories, marked for, hey, this is an interesting place, hey, this is where you get down, this is where you get out, this is a point of entry, point of exit, this is not a safe stairwell, this is a safe stairwell, this step is missing, this corner is damp, etc., etc., unnecessary detail. This is what happens when you tell a detective to, analyze their home.
Okay. So yeah, I'll relay all that to Nigella, and then why don't we all meet in the stairwell?
I think that gave me a headache.
Oh, it absolutely gave both of you a headache.
Sorry.
Yeah. But the strangest part is, this is completely normal to Taurus. She doesn't even realize she's sending you way too much information than you can handle.
The funny thing is, we don't know if Nigella's headache is from me intruding in her mind or if it's from her getting this big, expansive blueprint with every little detail annotated.
Eldorado both.gif.
One more thing. Can you ask her to bring a pair of her clothes with her for me to wear?
Why don't we bring a pair of clothes for her to change into, and you can take the clothes she has?
Oh, sure.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'll read that.
All right, so she's gonna okay, so a little while later, you see her coming down, and she arrives. You told her to. Did you specify which side to enter? Like the main door or the alleyway?
Yeah, I would have. Probably alley.
Okay.
That way we could watch it from the roof to make sure no one's following or anything.
Okay. So she's coming out. She gets into the alleyway. Whoever here has the uh highest, well, not the highest, does anyone here have good, like, observational, like, any powers that help with observing things or seeing or something, or detecting, and I guess
Shadow mirror, because there's shadows everywhere.
well,
And
yeah,
also,
I
to an
mean,
extent,
she doesn't actually sense through shadows. She creates and controls shadows. She doesn't have shadow senses or anything like that.
Well, and CS is on the cameras.
Yeah, CS is on the cameras. No, I'm asking, like, the three of you.
Not
well, I don't.
All right. Is anyone keeping
Wait.
watch?
Yes.
Yeah. When we tell her to come here, we're specifically watching out for her.
All right.
And also for what it's worth, if a mine shows up, that might matter, but I don't know that.
Okay. Unless you're specifically looking for a mind, like actively scanning for one, that's not going to happen. Like, because there's like
Okay.
people walking around on the street. Like, not too many, but there's the occasional people.
Okay, then that's understandable.
All right. Go on.
Well, would straight up creeping apply?
Let me see the wording for straight up creeping. When you scope out a person or place, are you scoping out the person, Detective Torres, or the place, her apartment building?
I'm scoping out the place.
Alright, so, yeah, okay, sure. Roll plus mundane. Are you scoping her apartment building, or the building you're in, or the general area?
Basically the path in between.
Alright, sure. Give me a mundane roll on that. Oh, jeez. Okay. 8. Alright. So, okay. Ask me one question from the list.
How about who or what here is not what they seem?
Who or what here is not what they seem? Okay. You're specifically checking the pathway between the two buildings, right?
Yeah, I basically want to watch Detective Torres from up here until she gets in.
All right, sure. No, there's you don't see there's anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, she enters the alleyway. She has an extra pair of clothing. She hops up to the ladder, drags it down, and then starts climbing up the stairway, the fire escape.
Okay, I was actually hoping they would meet inside the building where they'd be a little more.
You told her to go to the alleyway, right? Did you tell her to wait? I don't know if you you need to specify.
I said meet in the stairwell, and then you asked if they were going to the front door of the alleyway. I thought there was an alleyway entrance into the stairwell. That's where I missed it.
You did. Okay. You told her to enter. Okay, that echo is not from me, Flux. That is from someone else. Flux, I am vindicated. That echo is not my fault. Okay. Right. It's probably
No, it's still your fault.
It's probably Flux's own fault. He's silent now. That means it's definitely
Sorry,
his fault.
whoops, I forgot to mute. Unmute. Yep.
Right. Anyway, okay, so she's going to come around the back door. The back door is
Okay.
that is from Alice. The echo is from Alice.
No, I'm keep keying up to say something, and I cut
Okay,
myself off.
okay,
so.
okay. Go on.
Okay, so ideally, I would like if someone met her or all of us. Well, we need someone on watch on top, but we could probably meet her pretty much at the ground floor as soon as she comes in. Also,
So figure out who does what.
I'm thinking Nigella and Minotaurus should meet her at the at as soon as she comes into the.
Okay.
I will go down the building as a bird and then land down as a cat.
um. Reynold, how are you going down the building?
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention, and I'm very sorry about that. But why are we going down this building?
I meet the Detective Torres.
We're meeting out with Detective Taurus.
Yes. And I totally
The
forgot about
stairwell?
to jump off.
This step. Oh, you're jumping off. Well, I'm probably just gonna attract a lot of attention to myself, so I'm just gonna go down stairwell.
Okay, you're taking the stairwell on the inside of the building, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
I guess.
Alright, so yeah, Shadowmere used her shadows to open it from the inside, open the door from the inside, so that's why you can go down the stairwell. And yeah, you do run into some of the residents. They're kind of like, putting out their trash and stuff. And they kind of see you awkwarding out, and they kind of talk to each other, kind of weirded out. Why is there a minotaur going down their stairwell? Do you say something to them, or do you just ignore them and go on?
I'm just gonna ignore.
Okay.
Hold on. What's the pita version of bigger fish to fry?
The what?
Is this thing going on? There's just this is a meme going on with that. Pita made like safe versions of
The what?
and
Who
safe
what
versions
made?
of animal PETA.
Bread? The bread?
No, the Animal Association.
Oh, oh, I call it PETA because it's from pet. I thought it's from pet. Is that
Well,
not?
okay. They made kind of like
It's pronounced.
They made no, not about acronyms. They made like
But it's obviously
what's
from
it
pet
called?
though.
Yeah, well, everyone just says pet PETA.
It's PETA. I refuse to acknowledge your assertions. Anyway, let's ignore real world stuff and weird
I'm just going
news
down.
reports that I'm
Good.
not going to ever look at because I see the word opinion in the link. That means it is definitely a news I am never going to open in my entire life. Good. So let's move on from that useless bit of trivia and move into actual interesting things like Shia LaBeouf yelling into it. Anyway, yeah. So you do see some of the people kind of following you down the stairs. One of them asking, "Hey, excuse me," asking to Minotaurus. Do you respond or
Sorry,
do you
what?
just keep going?
Sorry, what did you say?
What are you doing here exactly? You're that new super dude, right?
Classified information. That's all I have to say.
Well, is there something going on? Is there like a burglary?
Just don't think about it. I don't really want to make anyone panic here.
Okay. What's going on then?
Just um. Okay, hold on. Just out of character. What should I say?
What
I would just say it's a
you
neighborhood watch. If you tell them something, it'll be better than
It's something. Yeah.
What is it? He's asking.
Okay. Let's. What do I say?
You're going to have to come up with that on your own.
Can I be in mental contact with Minotaur?
Okay, fine, sure.
Yay!
Just tell them this is part of the neighborhood watch that you have to do, and you're checking out this area.
I'm just part of this neighborhood watch here, just for a short while. I'm just checking this stairwell.
Oh, okay. Well, you might want to check out. Someone give me a silly name, like a silly name that I can use.
Mrs. Beddinghouse.
Yes, you might want to check out Mrs. Beddinghouse on the 3rd floor. She's always doing weird stuff with her pet badgers. It's so freaky.
I'll check it out.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, have a good night. Hopefully you catch some bad guys.
Yeah. You too for the first thing.
And yeah, he goes back to his room. All right. You reach downstairs, and there is the back door, and you see next to the back door there is a security guard reading a comic book on a chair.
Okay, hold on. Where is Detective Taurus?
On the back
I
door.
just didn't pay attention.
On the back door. Like outside the back
Back
door.
door.
She's waiting outside the back door.
And this is Detective Taurus.
Detective
That's
Torres
just a
is
security guard.
outside in the alleyway with an extra pair of
Oh,
clothing,
I'm
waiting
I'm
for
still inside.
someone to open the back door because that's what she was told to do by Alice.
Okay, so I'm telling contact. Just tell the security guard that I'm going to open the door for her. We need to discuss some of the neighborhood watch and information.
Hey, I'm gonna open the door for a bit. I'm gonna and let somebody
Wait.
in. I'm gonna discuss.
And he suddenly looks up from his comic and is like, whoa, hello, what are you doing here?
Neighborhood watch stuff.
Neighborhood watch
I'm
stuff?
just
No
gonna
one
let
told
some-
me anything
just gonna-
about neighborhood watch stuff.
You hear
Yeah,
a cat
that's-
outside the door.
There's like there's some we have some intel that there's gonna be something going on here.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna disclose it to you just in case somebody it's just in case it's just gonna arouse some suspicion.
Wait, why can't you
Ow.
tell me if something's going on in this house? I'm responsible for
Hold
keeping
on.
and watch on it.
Meeting.
Hold on, kid. I'm just gonna go for a bit.
Reynolds, just say this is a
Wait, is
meeting
there a
point.
cat?
Not actually.
Cat outside? It's meowing constantly.
Open the door.
Wait,
It's okay.
I'm back.
did you wait, did Nigella go down the outside or the inside?
The
Yes,
outside.
Oh,
jumped
I
down.
thought you went down the inside.
Outside. I accompanied Detective Doris outside.
Do you reveal yourself to be Nigella, or does she think you're just a cat?
Just a cat.
Okay. She's gonna assume you're just a cat. She looks at you funny. Like, what are you doing, kitty?
Scratching
Okay,
the door.
Just ignore me.
Okay, you tell Detective Taurus what?
Mentally, I'll tell Detective Torres that cat is going to be your double. Don't freak out. And when I find out that there's a security guard on the inside, I'll tell Reynolds, just say that this place is the meeting place, and don't freak out and think something's going to go down here.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. We're just meeting here to discuss about the neighborhood watch. It was done on short notice.
All right. You
sorry about
roll
this.
for a provoke.
Oh,
You are
boy.
trying to
Do I have any conditions?
You have. Let me check.
Nope.
You have
Okay.
angry.
Oh, I don't have guilty, so I can provoke.
I mean, you can
With
provoke
-2.
with guilty. Oh my gosh! This is beautiful.
Can I assist him?
Okay, sure. How are you trying to assist him? Well, how are you assisting?
Actually, probably the easiest thing to do is tell Detective Torres to flash her badge through the window so the guy can see that she is legit.
Well, yeah, that's true, except he's trying to convince him to let him open the door.
Yeah, and Reynolds can say that's a police detective with HCPD. Look at her ID, be able to flash it, and I'll tell her to flash her badge.
I think we're miscommunicating on the situation here. The door is closed.
Yeah, isn't there a window so we can see out who the people are outside?
Nope.
That is terrible design.
There is a camera, and the camera is going into the security room, but no.
And he's not in the security room.
No, he's not in the security room. He's currently stationed here.
This is terrible security, if I must say so myself.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Reynolds, tell him that you need to open the door and you'll be able to see that there's a
Well,
police detective there.
I failed the spirit roll.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to assist you by telling you what to say.
Ow.
Okay, I'm just gonna open the door for a while, and I'll let the person I was talking with about letting in show her badge.
Okay. Let's see. So you get a 7 on that, and they can instead choose one: stumble, take +4 forward against them, air, gain a critical opportunity, or overreact, gain influence. Let's say they're gonna stumble, and they're like, because when you said there's a police detective outside, and he kind of goes like, okay, sure, I'll open the door. And you take a +1 forward against them. So let me actually write that down. Also give everyone team because you have 10, and I need to add 1.
Gee, I think that's going to be useful in the future.
Do you want it or not? If you say you're not going to want it, then I'm not going to add it.
No, +1 forward in just
All right, I'm not going to add it.
I'm just sarcastic.
I'm not adding it.
And Andy's being sarcastic.
Yes. Anyway, all right. So yeah, the door opens and you see her there. It's like, hey, I know you. You live across this. You live just a few buildings down from here. And she's like, yes, and she shows her badge that I'm a detective with the HPD. We are running a short operation here, so if you just let us come in and plan.
Ow.
I'll tell Detective Rose to pick up the cat.
Detective Torres picks up the cat. It's like, and the guard is like, okay, do you need to bring that stray cat inside?
No, I'm not a stray cat.
Gah! He freaks out. Gah! And throws his comic book in the cat's face.
Ouch.
Take a powerful blow.
It's a friggin' comic book. No. Yes, he booked him. Her. He booked her. Yes. Anyway, it's like, God, that cat talked.
Ow, my nose, ow. Cats are sensitive in the nose, you idiot. Ow.
And the Detective Torres is like, it's okay, this cat is a shapeshifter, and it's not actually a cat, just here, have your comic book, just let us do the thing, And he's like, All right. Okay, what do the three of you do now? Well, all of you do now.
Yeah, I'll tell them, why don't they go to the ladies' room to get Nigella to change into um, Detective Torres and then swap places. That way there will be no camera.
All right. Yeah, you go into the bathroom on the ground floor and you change.
Yes. All right, Detective Torres. Let me see you.
Wait, what?
Oh, I can't
What?
have. Well, yes, I can't have green spots on the body without the clothes on, I guess.
Just go into a stall and ignore her asking to see you naked.
How about underwear? Have an underwear. It's fine. Just
Also, I guess turn into like a mouse or something so that it's less awkward.
my cat.
And she's like,
Eh,
Sit in the corner
okay,
and just
okay, I've done worse things. I've done worse things on the job. Just. How old are you again?
I'm 17.
Oh God, you're underage. Oh.
I just realized that.
She's like, but
wait, how many cycles is that on your home planet?
it doesn't matter.
I don't
Like,
know.
like we're going, on a Earth equivalent here.
Okay, then, but still.
Yeah, so she's like,
Just
fine,
strip on your underwear, okay? I just need to
fine.
scan
Just
you
don't
360.
don't tell anyone that an adult, you know, got like almost naked in front of you.
You'd see the same thing in an underwear model book, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Besides, I'm a cat.
Well, you won't be when you try. Okay, okay. You know what? This is too confusing. I'm just gonna do it, and yeah. So yeah, okay. You see her in underwear. You transform into her and change into her clothing. She gets into the spare clothing she brought. Yeah. So yay! You now look like her. Congratulations.
Yes. So what's the plan, Alice?
Okay, so you need to head to Detective Torres's house.
Hmm?
Detective Torres will come up the stairs and meet up with us by the spaceship. The only rough part of the plan is that
Wait,
really like to put
spaceship.
minutes
Wait. Are you broadcasting or just telling her?
upstairs and meet us.
Okay.
The only part of the plan that I have trouble with is trying to figure out the best way to get Minotaurus into the house. Shadowmere, would you be able to fly him in a shadow bubble stealthily and drop?
We're in the building. Why don't you just go inside the
Yeah,
flat?
and go up the building.
Wait, I don't know what you just say. Confusing. What?
Yeah.
Like, why do you need Shadowmere for something? I kind of missed that part.
Oh,
For stealth purposes.
I'm trying to figure out how to get Minotaurus into Detective Torres'
Oh,
house.
okay. Okay. And your plan is?
Well, can Shadowmere fly him there sneakily in a shadow bubble to the back door and sneak him in or something?
You can ask her.
We'll ask her.
All right. And she's like, I can take him over in a shadow bubble, yeah, but I'm not exactly invisible against the light of the city. Like, anybody looking up can see a shadow bubble.
I go to Minotaurus and say, "Can you drive my spaceship? Spaceship. Can you drive my spaceship?" Um,
Flux. Flux.
So, what did you say? I didn't even get it.
Okay.
Didn't get that.
said I Whisper Minotaurus, can you drive my spaceship because it has camouflage?
I don't even know how to drive a car. Would you expect me to drive a spaceship?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
How about you drive it or something?
Or do
Are
you
you
want
talking
to tell
about the
me how to drive it?
spaceship in front of Detective Torres, who's right next to you?
I whisper the words to
Yes,
Minotaurus.
but does Minotaurus whisper back or does he speak normal?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whisper back, I guess.
Okay. And the detective just watches you whisper to each other.
That, uh, oh, detective, I actually ask you a question. What do you do in your spare time? Because I don't know what to do in your house.
Um, I currently I've been spending all my time working the Tynut arson case, which is the case I was told to drop because of, like, by this assassin.
Oh, so I'm just gonna flip through the files on your table?
I mean, do you want to pretend that I don't know what's your plan, Alice? Are should I should Elvin Blue as pretend to be
Yeah, I want
dropping the case or
I
not?
want I want Elvin Blue to be there and then talk for a little bit, and then we grab this guy.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd like Minotaurus to be inside the house as well because I don't want Elvin Blue by herself.
Okay, how are
Okay,
you
hold
gonna
on.
send this 6 foot tall? Sorry, she's gonna use metric units. This over 2 meters tall,
2 meter.
tall Minotaur over there.
Well, I haven't had a great amount of time to flesh this plan out. Yeah. Well, we might be able to use someone's vehicle. Do I think I'd be able to fly Nigella's vehicle if I jumped into her head and she gave me a quick tutorial?
You can access my brain, so I guess you can.
Yeah, yeah. Just plug the what was it? Plug the motor skills of a driver. Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
Let's say you'll have to let's say both of you roll well, not both of you. Let's say Nigella rolls a superior and uh, Alice rolls a freak, and we'll see what happens.
Oh dear.
Dear, do I have advantages, disadvantages? None.
None. Just do a flat. Just a superior roll. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm banging your head on the.
Since we're working together, can we assist each other?
No, you cannot
It
assist
perfectly
each
makes
other.
sense.
If Reynolds wants to assist, I don't know how he can.
How-
You
yeah,
can
I don't know how.
use team selfishly to raise your superior if you want to. You can't raise
Yeah, do
superior. Okay. So, wait, no, you can raise superior. Wait, why did you get a +3 there?
Me?
No, wait, sorry, no, my bad. Yes, you can raise superior on Nigella if you want to use team selfishly. You have a lot of team, so you can use that selfishly to raise that thingy. Raise superior up to get a 7.
Yes, please, if I can.
Okay, so let's see. Where the team. All right. So when you spend selfishly, say how your actions ignore or insult your teammates.
Actually, wait. I, uh, oh, I on the bad. Basically, I'll be possessing the body of Alice. Am I right?
No, the Alice is just accessing information in your head.
Oh, selfishly.
And this teammate would have to be the Minotaur because your talking to each other.
Well, no, it could be me.
Yeah,
I'm the one accessing
suppose.
it.
Yeah, I guess that's also work. But if you, then it has to be some sort of insult and not like you can't ignore Alice trying to access your brain, but you can insult her to do so.
And I flash her the picture of Minotaurus that I took in my brain.
Okay, how is that insulting her?
So I kept spamming it and laughing about it.
Wait, what?
Well,
It doesn't affect her.
Yeah,
it only affects
like
me.
why would that affect Alice?
how about
How about you slightly feel and you feel a bit of pain and you just kind of insult her for that?
how would I insult Alice for that?
Yes, you have to.
No.
I typed one in chat.
Yes.
Just feels so out of place is randomly insulting out of the blue. That was an unintentional plan. Unintentional pun.
Pun intentional?
I just
None of Alice's puns are unintentional. All of them are intentional. Alice has never made a pun he didn't intend it to make. It's not possible.
so it's just applicable to Alice, or can I just punch Minotaurus because I feel my brain
No,
hurt?
it's not. It's not insult if you punch him. You need to insult him or ignore him. Punching is not neither insult or ignore. It needs to be insult or ignore.
I just tell him, this is your fault, Minotaurus, you damn big bull.
Why
fucking
would that
hurts.
hit me? Why would you hurt me? Why am I the victim here? As I say this.
All twice is accessing my brain. Ow.
So I don't know which one to pick. I guess I don't know if that works. If with you, Annie.
What?
Wait. So you're insulting him because it's. Well, you're telling it is his fault that he can't. He can't like stealthily reach the detective's house. That could work.
Yeah,
Yes.
that could
Okay,
work.
sure. All right. So remove one team from the pool. Done. Raise your
Okay.
concerned stat. So you raise your superior and lower something else to get that 7.
It's,
Probably
I'll
mundane.
lower.
The insult.
I know it's already -2, so I'll lower Savior.
Okay, you're definitely not feeling like a hero because you are insulting your teammates. Totally fine. All right, so you have a 10 and a 7. Okay, that's a success. It's successful enough. So yeah, she manages to tell you enough about a rough guide of how to power up the thing, mostly to set up a destination, like not exactly drive, but set up a destination, and the ship will just autopilot and go and land there.
Okay, so why don't we buzz him over real quick while Nigella makes sure she has the keys from Detective Torres. Nigella goes into the house.
Yep, the Detective Torres gives you the keys, and the Reynolds and the detective starts climbing up the stairs.
Cool.
Good job. I hope this works.
All right, as Nigella is leaving, the guard at the door again says, "Well, good luck on whatever you're doing, I guess." Should I close the door?
Yes, sir. You can close the door. Thank you.
How are you telling him? Are you?
No, I'm telling.
Are you psychically telling him?
Minotaurus. I'm telling Minotaurus psychically to tell.
Yeah, you can close the door.
Well, I thought Minotaurus was going up. Like he was talking to Nigella, shaped like Detective Torres, who was leaving.
Okay, then sorry, I didn't say anything. Let Nigella tell him.
Say, yes lang, young lad.
And he suddenly feels very conscious about his age. He's not young in the slightest. He's probably older than the detective, and he feels that you're being sarcastic, and he just kind of, I'm not that old. Mm, okay. Closes the door. Wait, why are you taking a condition, Flux?
She insulted me. Or does that not apply to me?
If you want to take a condition, that's perfectly fine. You can take a condition of your choice anytime you want. Anytime you want.
Well, she used the team selfishly. I thought she insulted somebody.
Yes, but that does not mean anything mechanically.
Oh, okay. I thought it was kind of like
No,
there was like an innate downside to it.
It's not innate, but you have to act on that insult somehow, I guess. I don't know.
Ah, okay then.
It's role play, I guess, Blarg. Oh yeah, the thing you can.
Okay.
Oh yeah, never mind.
What?
Okay. Actually, everyone gets communicators. Nigella still had her old one, so she's good. When these guys get up the stairs, I'm giving everyone a communicator so we can talk if for some reason I can't mentally keep track of.
All right. The detective first comes up, and Shadowmere introduces herself, and she's like, "Yeah, okay. So it's good to see that it's not just a bunch of teen heroes, but an adult hero is also here. So I'm feeling a lot better now, thanks."
It's okay. I understand that. I want to make sure you're safe, and I also want to catch the person who killed my dad and Alex.
All right. So okay. So the time is now around. Say let's wait around. Say around 11 p.m.
While Nigella's heading back, if it's okay, we probably would have that's when we would have dropped off in the Taurus.
Oh yeah.
To get him inside her house.
Yeah. So the detective and Shadowmere waits on the rooftop, and you take Minotaurus in the spaceship, go over to the house, and land the spaceship on the roof. Someone is typing profusely.
And now they stop just to mess with you.
Right.
That would be Nigella.
No, that doesn't me. I don't have mechanical keyboard.
Could have fooled us. Anyway, okay, so you're on the roof. What do you do now?
Drop Minotaurus off and then.
All right, then
head back.
Okay. All right, Minotaurus, what are you doing on the roof?
Waiting for the ship to pick me up.
No. We just dropped you all onto Detective Taurus.
Oh, I guess get into her apartment. I guess.
Yeah, go to Detective Taurus's room.
What? I completely missed. What?
Yeah, get into Detective Taurus's room.
Okay, the door to the the inside of the building is closed. You can like go down the fire escape, or you can try to break the door, or anything else you want to think of. You can do it, I guess.
Yeah, fire escape probably is better.
All right.
Even though that is still probably not that stealthy.
It's not stealthy because Detective Taurus has told you that. Well, I don't know if Alice mentioned it to everyone that Detective Taurus will probably mention that the assassin showed up in my fire escape last night, so maybe that's where they're gonna come again.
Get Nigella. Nigella, could you go up, let him in through the roof, and then you guys go down through the internal stairwell?
Yeah, that's a much better idea.
I'll do that.
Unless the GM lovingly makes us go makes us bump into him, and we have to just have a fight there.
You don't bump into anyone. Nigella goes up. Now, there is a security guard in the bottom floor, but the detective told him that she was going out and coming back shortly, so he doesn't really bother. Just lets you in. The door was open, and you go up and you unhook the roof door, and yeah, both of you end up in the detective's apartment. Woo! You're on the detective's apartment. It is quite untidy. You see like files and stuff everywhere, like strewn about, like clothing on the floor. It's obvious she's an extremely untidy person.
Wow. just just say
you,
wow.
you also like you actually peek into the kitchen and see there's like a whole pile of unwashed dishes.
Oh my god.
and
Got
the
a headache
and
again.
like there's about 5 like sacks of garbage that she kind of has been putting off actually putting throwing out.
Actually, I think Nigella is getting an itch to clean. Maybe that's what I'll do to pass time waiting.
Reynold,
Start
what do
cleaning.
you do?
And find a place to hide,
Okay, where are you hiding?
like a room.
A room?
Yeah,
Okay, there's a bedroom.
yeah, I guess so. There, over there.
Okay, you get inside the bedroom. You close the door or like keep it open like just a tad so you can sneak out.
Yeah, I guess so. Just a bit so I can peek out, and
Yes.
also keep the earpiece on.
Well, yeah. I
So
mean, you
uh,
have it on you.
onto Nigella.
Oh, okay.
You know, we should probably just bug her room. We probably should have done that.
Well, we've got Nigella in there, and we've got contact with Nigella. So effectively, the room is bugged. In fact, Nigella could turn into a bug, so it could be double bugged.
You know what I mean? Like put hidden cameras everywhere.
How are you
Hey,
going
I
to do
didn't have
that
a lot of
without
time to-
access to security cameras? Okay, yeah, go on.
Okay then, whatever. I'm just hiding in the bedroom.
And are you actually washing the dishes, Nigella?
I'm muttering under my breath like, okay, I know what my mom feels when dirty the house. Oh my god, this is really worse.
And
Nigella,
the
are you seriously
detective is
washing
kind of
dishes?
like really embarrassed. He's like, I know I've been meaning to do that, but my job kind of keeps me at the department at weird hours, so when I get home I'm usually very tired to do anything else. And you realize that it's completely an excuse. She just is too lazy. Well, she's not lazy, she's just untidy AF.
Detective, don't worry about it. We've got bigger concerns. This is fine.
All right, so time passes, and Nigella eventually finishes all the dishes and stuff around, say, 11 p.m., 11:15 ish.
I sit down on the supposed favorite chair of Detective
Okay, the
Torres.
chair is next to the table, and on the table you see is the file in question that, Director Torres tells you that that is the file.
And just act like I'm staring at it profusely.
Profuse staring. Gotcha. All
Yes.
right. On the outside, Alice, you are observing the surroundings, all three of you.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and Cyber Sylph also contacts you on your earpiece and says, and it's only you, by the way, not anyone else. Okay, it's getting closer to midnight, and I haven't seen anyone here yet.
Yeah, I think we just got to be patient and hope he didn't see our preparations. We set this up pretty quickly. Let's see. Meanwhile, actually looking at Nigella's spaceship, does it have different sensors on here or no?
Yeah, I think so, because it's a research ship.
Yep.
Does it have? Can we figure out if it's got infrared? Maybe we can see if there's anyone suspicious around in these scans on the space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume it have infrared. It is a research ship.
Okay, so why don't we flip that on and then just point the infrared camera towards the fire escape, and we can have Detective Torres watch that. I can try to test my ability and just see if I can bounce around and look for different mines that, you know, might jump out as possibly the bad guy.
Okay, so let's
Indeed.
do two roles. Alice, since you're manning the spaceship, I guess, womaning, do a superior role.
Dumb question. This is great superior. Would it not be affected by guilty or not?
Uh,
I'll assist you if you need be.
wait, what did you just say? I kind of got confused there.
I have the guilty condition right now, which is -2 to provoke or assess.
Yeah.
But it's a superior roll, so would that not affect?
No, it would affect it. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so
Wow.
yeah, take your potential, which is amazing. You know, advancement and stuff, woo, and all that jazz. All right. Advancements. Hey, you get another advancement.
Yeah, and I can't figure out how to make the spaceship work, basically.
Awesome.
You just made it fart.
Okay.
Good job,
That's
Alice. Good
okay. Awesome. Yes, you try to figure out what to do with the spaceship and kind of make weird exhaust noises.
Okay, I'll turn that button off.
And you see the detective and Shadowmere both giving you the weirded out eyebrow look. Like, you know, one eyebrow raised look.
It's my first time messing with the spaceship. Bear with me.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you failed that part. Yeah, the second one is a freak roll with you trying to expand your senses. Hey, you did it! Awesome! Alright, cool. Let me actually quickly check one thing. Uh, how far are you going with this scan thing?
I'll keep it within really a couple houses all the way around.
Centered around you, right?
And I realize,
Centered around you, right?
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I mean, you know, it can reach out probably to Detective Torres's building, and then just like one or two paths.
Okay. Oh, I'm just making one thing sure. You actually didn't tell anyone at Aegis about this operation, right?
No, actually, I did. I was having my mom contact them.
Oh,
The secure line.
I guess I kind of missed that. Oh, okay. All right. You get a okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess I missed that. Your mother said that she would contact you and let you know, and she hasn't yet. So you assume like she hasn't found anything, but you actually detect someone. It is a it it feels like someone is climbing up the side of a building next to you, not the like not directly like building towards the south from you. The two buildings to your west is the detective's building. The building to the south of the 10-story building is where someone is climbing up the wall, but not like a human climbing, but just like sticking to the wall and climbing up. Like
Spider-Man
like
climbing.
not even Spider-Man like. It's like a
With an
wheel
ice pick,
rolling
with an
up,
ice pick.
kind of like that.
Oh, so kind of like Catwoman or something.
It's not like it's not someone who is using their legs to climb up.
I'll relay this information. I mean, I don't know that someone else was monitoring this guy, but I'm not going to take it for certain that I'm not going to take it for certain that it is him either, because he's supposed to be a normal human. So, but needs to say, I want to.
Are you reaching out to this person to maybe figure out who they are or what they're doing?
Not yet. I'll wait till it's closer to the time.
Okay, the next building next to you is about 6-story high, so it's quite a ways. Like it's 4 stories below you. So this mind trace, this mind ends up on the building. And do you look down the roof to see if you can see anything?
Carefully, can Shadowmere make it darker on the roof so we're less visible, so we can?
Yeah, the roof.
I'll be telling her.
Roof is like dark because she cut the light. She turned the light off on the roof.
Okay, and I'll tell her so we can all kind of try to look in that direction.
Okay. All three of you see the roof is dark. There's no light and you see nobody.
Okay. Well, monitor the mind and then.
Yeah, you realize the mind is next to the AC unit, the central AC unit, and it's like right next to it. You realize that you should be able to see if someone is there from your vantage point, but you see no one. Yet the mind is there.
Okay. Cybersylph, I'll relay to her the route this person took and see if any cameras picked up anything.
Okay. She's gonna quickly and she's like, I didn't see anyone. Although to be fair, I don't have like entire coverage. There's a lot of blind spots through the cameras.
Okay, if you can keep an eye on that place, and we'll just keep an eye and I'll monitor the mind, because even if it is the bad guy, I don't want to try to spring the trap until he gets a little more boxed in anyway.
Okay. A little while later, you see the mind kind of start climbing down again. And then suddenly you realize give me another roll, another freak roll. Okay. The mind suddenly lets go and slams 6 stories down to the ground.
Wow.
And then it starts walking along the ground to the building you're on.
Okay,
and then it starts climbing.
If Shadowmere, if things go south, get Detective Torres out of here, please.
I can handle myself. Detective Torres pulls out a gun that she has.
I appreciate that, but you're the only unpowered person here, and you're the most important person here in this investigation.
All right, so it's climbing up and up and up. Do you stare down the wall it's climbing up from?
No, they see me as soon as I look. Why don't we just kind of get in a defensive position where we have some cover and whatnot and wait for
Okay.
whatever this is to.
Okay. So you all hide. You all take different hiding spots. If you hide behind the spaceship, you're going to be invisible behind it. I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know how does that work?
Can I roll for burn?
Yeah, sure, totally, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't get knocked out this time.
Oh my God, you have the barns. You have so many barns. You have 3 barns, right?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Okay, so you have 3 barns. Let me know when you do something. All right, so you're all hiding. I guess some of you, one of you takes like behind the doorway. One of you hides next to the AC unit. One of them just Shadowmere probably just goes on top of the doorway and just conceals herself in a shadow bubble because the roof is dark. All right. You see a puddle of water kind of come up the side of the wall and you know down the on the roof itself. It's
Does that ring any bells?
I don't know if it does ring any bells. Why don't you roll a superior to see if you remember or something?
Please don't have a panic attack.
What?
Please don't have a panic attack.
Okay. That's not a complete. That's not a good success. So I'm gonna say. How knowledgeable is Aelith of the superheroes in Halcyon?
Well, you mean Alice?
Yes.
Alice is
Alice. Sorry. my bad.
pretty much. Yeah, Alice is a book nerd. So actually, she's pretty knowledgeable.
All right, then you know that there are. You're not sure if there's like at least one person who has the ability to morph into a liquid form. You don't know if any villain has it though, or anyone else. But yeah, it's one of the superheroes working with Aegis can do it.
I'll mention something to Shadowmere over the communicator and see if she wants to try to make contact because she would be the person most recognized. No one knows who the heck Alice is. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe they might know who Alice is since I helped capture that guy, but they wouldn't know I was a superhero.
Okay, you tell her, and she's like, okay, should I make contact? Are you sure it's them? It's from Aegis.
Well, no, I'm not sure it's them, but they're on top of the building, and if they're a bad guy, something's going to go down anyway. So, but if they are Aegis, you're the most recognizable face for us right now.
Okay. Get ready get ready to intercept, I guess. And she unveils herself and jumps down from the thingy from the doorway and says, hello, we can see you there.
Tell them to keep it down.
And you hear a sound, like it's a female voice, as if they're talking underwater, like bubbles. Like it's a bubbly voice, but not the actual adjective bubbly, but more like their voice is coming through bubbles. God damn it.
Garbled.
Yes, garbled. Yeah, there you go. The voice is like, it's audible, it's, legible. Well, it's understandable, but it's not, like, it's slightly garbled. And he's like, Shadowmere, I was trying to find you. I thought going up on the tallest building would help. and the sludge begins to form into a humanoid shape. Poop, poop, poop. And this person forms.
Oh,
I was told by Mr. Collins to provide backup, some sort of a sting operation. I didn't get the entire details.
I'll come out from around the corner and help brief them.
Well, she's green and she's not a fish, but she is made of water, so
Why is Nigella always missing?
the cool guys.
The-
I don't know. Okay, I don't know why you missed it.
It's like
She
every damn
forms-
time.
Yeah, she's she has formed, her like a basic like humanoid shape. But yeah, it's like a puddle of goop on top of which there is like a like a human face.
If I turn into a fish and swim, what would happen to her?
You'll have to ask her then. Anyway, yeah. What do you all do?
I'll go over there and actually, Shadowmere, can you clue her in on the situation? I'll start trying to look for mines again.
Okay, so Shadowmere starts explaining the situation, and the detective kind of had her gun drawn, but she kind of holsters it again. And you scan for mind. Are you using any of your special moves for that, like the barn move or whatever? Barn move, flare move, yes. Not like stuff.
Probably not yet. I mean, what time is it now?
It's around 11:30, 40-ish. Keep in mind, you have a flare called Elemental Awareness.
Well, actually, I forgot about that one. I was thinking of the.
You have 4 of them. Move, Overcharge, Elemental Awareness, and Snatch.
Okay, yeah, let's try Elemental Awareness.
Alright, you'd have to mark a condition for that if you want to. Or you could just not use that
Fine.
and
We'll use Angry because this person killed my father and brother.
Oh
so
wow, alright.
seemed to-
Sure, totally. Okay, so ask me any one question about the world around you and I will answer honestly.
Should save this for a little bit. In other words, I can't just say, can I detect someone matching this description?
You got cut off there actually mid-sentence.
I can't say. Could I say? Is there anyone matching this description around?
You can't actually it's dark. You can't see, and you don't have supervision.
Well, but it is elemental awareness.
Yes, you're scanning through minds, and mentally, people. I guess you can try to trace.
How about?
Go on.
How about anyone thinking about Detective Torres other than people that I already know of?
That is very good. Yes, there is someone, and since it's one of your special burn moves, this is actually on a building opposite from the building you are at. So it's far west, 5 buildings to the west, beyond the detective's building from you. Yeah, so it's 3 buildings from the detective's building, but it's 5 buildings from the tall building that you're on at. And it is a mind who is currently checking out, scoping out the detective's building.
Okay, I'm gonna try to follow that.
Okay, so the mind is currently stationed, like I said, 5 buildings down, checking for um, you know, it's just sitting there at a corner. It's too far out for you to actually make out even a shadow or anything like that. Uh, but yeah,
I'll relay to everyone the situation, including CyberSilk, but say that there's someone who's scoping out Detective Torres's building.
okay.
And I'll point
So,
out fellow.
CyberSilf responds that I didn't catch anyone um, in the cameras, so they must have used blind spots. Do you want me to go there physically? Check it out. I'm small. I could be in and out in a jiffy.
Not to be mean, are you sneaky enough? Because we don't, like I said, we'd like him to be a little more boxed in before we spring the trap.
I don't
If you
make
spook
any
him.
noise if that's what you're asking, but I am not like if they someone. I'm not particularly, I'm not dark colored or anything. I'm actually quite bright pink.
Well, if you want to look, that would be great, but just your judgment, please. Obviously, don't endanger yourself or the mission.
I love Nigella's reactions. All right. Nymph also says, should I go? It's gonna take me a while to slither over there, but I can reach there quite stealthily. It's kind of what I do.
Um, actually, can Nymph use one of my communicators? If so, I can give her a communicator.
She puts it. She tries to kind of attach it, and she's like, uh, um, um, don't you have psychic? Why don't you just communicate with that?
Okay. The better place is. Do you want to actually go to Detective Torres's house?
Sure. I was coming here for an observation anyway, so I guess you have discovered, so I guess I can go do that. Yep, and she kind of goes to the alleyway and just jumps off the building.
Bloop.
Yep, it just, falls, just splatters on the ground.
So someone's going to think an airplane opened up the discharge or something like that.
Or it's magpie season, and they're pooping. That is a thing Australia has.
Wait, what?
Magpie season, where magpies swoop and attack people indiscriminately.
Oh.
It's a thing. It's not even a joke. It's a thing. God damn it! But it doesn't happen everywhere, so Yes, yes, we have kookaburras holding a phone, but yes. Anyway, all right. Okay. Okay. Everyone's in position. A little while later, CyberSilf contacts you. Hey, I checked out the roof. Um, it. By the time I got there, the guy wasn't there anymore. It's. You see where he went?
Do I? Did I see where he went?
No, you did not. It's outside your normal scanning range. That you did that because of your elemental awareness.
Okay. Let's start scanning mines, especially in between the route that place and Detective Torres's house.
All right, cool. Do you want to use a flare, or just use, your regular unleash if you want?
What time is it now?
Around 11:45. 15 minutes remaining until midnight or whatever.
Oh boy, I'm burning through these flares. Let's hold off for now.
Okay.
Because I need 2 flares for a couple of my abilities, and I don't want to burn through them.
Okay, so are you using just a simple unleash?
Yes, please.
All right, do it. Yay, you got it unleash. Are you marking a condition to make it permanent, or are you just temporarily doing it?
Just temporarily.
All right,
We'll
cool.
ping.
Yeah. You'll ping. You ping, and this time something very interesting happens. You're specifically pinging through the rooftops, right?
Yes.
All right. So you realize that this person you detected earlier is one building closer, and observing the detective's thingy. You also, in your ping, you realize another building next to the a bit northwest from the detective's house. There are about 3 or 4 mines on the building before the ping ends. It's like a radar ping, and just suddenly beep 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 beep.
This has got to be the busiest
I
nighttime in this
know.
area.
I know.
I'll relay that to everyone.
Hey Alice,
I'll
can you
let it
hear
be.
me? Says Nymph.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm on the wall of the detective's building. I'm climbing it up. Do, do you have any updates?
I'll update her on the one ping that moved a building closer, and the other building that had like 4 or 5 mines on.
Okay, I'll get up on. So should I get in an ambush position somewhere? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, where do you think is the best place you can hide if someone comes to that through the fire escape in Detective Torres' house?
I mean, I can change my color. I can hide pretty much anywhere.
You want to go on the inside of the entryway to the window from the fire escape and just hang out up on the ceiling there?
Okay, sure.
And I tell Nigella and Minotaurus that they're about to be joined by some water.
Okay. I don't. None of you actually realize, but Nymph didn't actually come by the window. She entered through the roof access and down the stairwell and underneath the door, the main door of the detective's apartment. And then got up on the ceiling, and then started wiggling along the ceiling towards, the the window. So I'm not sure if Reynolds or Nigella even saw that happen.
Good, because I would be freaked out.
Awesome. All right. So yes, you don't see that happen. Okay. So it it strikes midnight, and
Ooh, go time.
yep, and you see is unless everyone else is doing, like, preparing something for this, we're gonna go forward with what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so is everyone, like, are you checking the thingy? Are you checking, for another mind scan for, the when the person is making a move or something? Alice?
Yeah. Let's scan for mines again.
All right, let's have another freak roll. You're having so many of these freak rolls, right? Oh my god, it's the exact same roll. Okay, what do you do?
Sorry.
Do you take a condition?
What? Oh dear God. Yeah, we'll take a free.
Okay, you now have 4 conditions.
Yeah, this tension is just building and building and building.
Yeah. Casually have all conditions except the one that lets you roll freak. All right. You see this person. Yes, this person approach the one you're expecting. Friggin' weirdo man, purple dude. Friggin' weirdo purple man dude with goggles. Approach the balcony and land on the roof. Like he basically just you know parkours from one roof to the next onto the roof of the detective's apartment building.
Before he accidentally hits the spaceship.
Yeah, and he lands on the fire escape and starts climbing down.
Let everyone know. Well, I mean, all the good guys, not
Good. Good.
him or any.
Good. Because you also marked a condition, you realize that remember those a bunch of pings you had?
Yeah, the other contacts.
Yeah, they're right now across the road from the detective's building. You're all on the same side of the road. They're on the opposite side of the road. And from there, you realize there's a source of light that's growing.
Okay, I'll let everyone know this too.
It happens
What the heck?
before you can let everyone know that this source of light is kind of like tossed like a ball. Since we're in Australia, it's tossed like a cricket ball. And it
Not like a baseball.
No, not like a baseball. Which would be tossed the same way, identically, because yes. Alright, yes. Or a golf ball, I guess. Yeah, it's tossed. It's glowing purple. Sorry, it's glowing yellow. It hits the fire escape where the dude was climbing down, and it explodes.
Okay then.
Kaboom! Everyone inside the room kind of realizes that a portion of the wall is kind of... There's an explosion outside and there are cracks appearing on the inside of the wall. It's not broken. It didn't explode inwards or anything, but cracks appeared.
Well, that's antisocial.
And the dude kind of is surprised and just quickly hops up back onto the roof.
Can I try to knock him out?
How are you trying to knock him out?
Can I make him go to sleep?
Good question.
Okay, first of all, what was the blinding light?
Are you asking in character to someone?
Probably on the communicate, I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
you
well,
didn't actually,
what was that?
like, you didn't see any blinding light. Nigella probably saw it.
No,
but not you.
I just noticed the explosion. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. It's
What was that?
I don't know. The guy's trying to go up to the roof
Alice,
now.
do you want me to intercept? Nimp says.
If you can safely get the bad guy trying to get away, yeah. We don't know whether or not those guys who set the
like the sludge at the corner of the roof kind of lash out with a bunch of like sludginess and quickly wraps this guy's like 4 limbs in sludge.
Oh, that was easy.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great and all, except there's another yellow ball tossed into the roof and it explodes at the foot of next to the guy, kind of sending him farther along the roof and hitting the other corner and also untying nymphs grasp on him.
Okay. Someone's throwing the roof or on the room.
Nigella, are you going to the window to see what's happening?
Yes.
Okay, so you go to
Yes.
the window and see in the light of another, ball, that ball thing, this person on the opposite roof. And I guess I can show it to everyone.
Infernum.
Which-
Oh, not this. This.
Oh, he's trying to kill him for framing him.
Shocking! Also, it's a she, but yes.
So we have two people to capture.
Well, and that means the group opposite is going to be a bunch of the dicers.
This is actually only visible to Nigella's point of view, not from Alice's point of view.
You're right. Nigella would have to tell
Yeah,
us.
yeah, and Shadowmere is like, okay, this is getting weird. I'm heading for that building, and she kind of jumps up into a shadow ball, shadow plate, and starts, hovering that way.
I was about to ask for help, but
Should
okay.
we abandon it? Should we abandon our hiding spots and actually go for the people now?
Yeah.
It's slightly
Yeah, they're not coming back into the room. Go get them.
Okay, I'm running onto the roof.
Okay, you get up on the the fire escape and start climbing up.
Oh, this fire escape is very sturdy, even though it got exploded.
Yeah, the one side of the railing is slightly like bent and slightly melting, but the staircase is fine.
Whoa, engineering.
I know, right? It's almost like they live in a city where this is normal.
I open the window and fly up to the guy we're chasing.
Well, I mean,
Abandoning
it's the
the-
same window, but yes, you can climb.
Abandoning the window, abandoning it, he disguised you. So painstakingly tried to get and awkwardly took.
Okay,
It was awful.
as you reach the roof, a tiny metallic can falls in front of you.
I'm just gonna
You
avoid
have a
it, just
split
for-
second before your entire vision whites out and your ears get tinnitus.
You should have said it was a flashbang.
It is a flashbang. I just described what a flashbang looks like.
You said it was a tin can.
Yeah, it's a metallic can. I didn't say a tin
Reynolds
can.
will,
I said,
Reynolds will know if it was a flashbang.
why would Reynolds know if it was a flashbang?
Because they are fairly it's a thing that can be it's knowledge that can be used. I know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm describing it, and yeah, it happens, and no, you're caught by surprise in the blast. You wouldn't have had time to move away. You don't have super reflexes.
You said move away, not punt the ball or the can.
Yeah, I could have like threw it away or something.
No, it happened like the moment you got up on the roof, this happened.
Okay then. Instant flashbang.
Yeah, it's not instant flashbang. It was
Yes.
thrown before you appeared. It's like, the chair that you threw at Mr. Sex.
No. Yeah, please don't remind me of that.
It was already thrown, and you two just happened to appear on the roof at the same time when it happened.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Sure.
So after the bang happens, what happened?
You tell me. What do you do?
I don't know. I just kind of like try to recompose myself.
Okay, and I just
Close your eyes and cover your ears.
What?
It already happened.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't know if he got a chance to close his eyes and cover his ears.
Nope.
All right. What do the three of you do?
Wait, did Nigella get hit?
Yes. You just said you have no idea, so you're reorienting. because you're disoriented. What does Nigella do and Alice do?
I actually flying to up and trying to look at the guy
Okay,
on the other building.
okay. Alice.
I'm going to do something kind of dumb.
Awesome.
Oh no, you're crashing the spaceship.
Dude.
No. I'm going to crash the party. I would like to use the move maneuver and put me right with you guys.
Oh
So
no.
burn another.
Spend one burn to move any place you choose within the scene, breaking through or slipping past any barriers or restraints in your way. Okay.
Hopefully you put the shit on autopilot first.
No, the ship's
The
still on.
ship is still on the roof. She's not using the ship.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so, okay, you spend one barn. You have one remaining, unless you, roll barn again. Alright. So, yeah, you basically kind of hurl yourself psychically from one rooftop to this rooftop where the flashbang just went off. Wait, no. Is
That's
that where
part-
you're going, or are you going to the
Yeah.
one across the sky?
Yeah, I'm going to be with them, and then part 2 of my dumb plan is going to be my next move.
All right. Okay. So
Comes-
you actually arrive at the rooftop. You realize that this, this purple person is trying to make a run for it, heading towards the next building, like trying to parkour.
He's going to be part 2.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to the purple guy.
Okay. I thought you went up to the sky to see where the yellow dude Sarge, who was throwing fireballs.
Yeah, just look where the hell that came from, and then look back
Well,
at
you
the
know where
purple
it came
guy.
from. You saw him across the building.
Well, I think I saw Shadow may go there, so I'm not bothering with those people.
Okay.
Can you guys stay with me? I'll need you for the next part of my evil plan.
I mean, you'll have to wait for me to reorientate myself, I guess.
Okay,
I'm still
Alice.
recovering.
You arrive on the roof just as the purple man is about to leap to the next building. What do you do?
I use my final burn, snatch him, and bring him right to me.
Oh boy.
Oh, that cannot be, that cannot go badly in any way, shape, or form.
That's why I went to where my friends are, hoping that they don't
Okay,
split
so
off on me.
he jumps, you snatch him mentally and kind of drag him back. He's shocked for a moment, then he turns around and draws one of his swords as he approaches you.
I dropped down from the sky as a rhinoceros straight to the top of him.
Yes! Roll me a friggin' danger roll. You are engaging a threat. Oh, yeah.
So you're jumping down like what is the thing in the Mario where they just stomp down?
I have no idea.
What's that thing in Mario?
I forgot. Sorry.
I don't know, but I remember one scene in it was either Teen Titans or Young Justice, Beast Boy turning into a rhino and slamming on someone. I think it was Teen Titans, the old one. Anyway, yes, you roll a friggin'. Oh, jeez. All right, okay, sure.
Can I assist her and give her a 10?
Sure, you can. How are you assisting?
Hold him in
I'll
place.
use my telekinesis to make her go faster.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm probably just gonna math out how much of an impact that was, and probably how much that broke the ceiling or something.
Okay. All right. All right. So you can pick 2 from the directly engaged list. Do you have it on you in front of you, Janine?
I'm looking at it. Where is it? I can't
It's the
find
basic
it.
moves PDF. It's on the first page.
Just tell me what is it?
Okay. I'll just post the thingies, the 4 options. So you
Let
get
me
to
just-
choose 2 from that. All right. So on a 10, you get to pick 2. Well, 10 plus, you get to pick 2.
Pick one or pick two.
Pick two because you got a 10 thanks to Alice's assistance.
Yeah, I'll create an opportunity for my allies and frighten, I guess frighten the guy because I basically squashed him on the floor.
Okay. Okay. You no. You can't choose to frighten. You can choose that option, and I'll get to pick what happens.
Okay, and I'll just.
All right, and create an opportunity.
Yes.
All right, cool. You come down from and he's actually drawn in a way that he realizes that you're falling and manages to use his sword on the roof to slow his forward momentum towards Alice and kind of move away before you slam down on where he was, slamming down into the hilt of the sword in your body.
Ouch.
How many swords does he have left?
He has one that you can see. Take a powerful blow.
Okay then.
Take a powerful blow.
You have surprised him. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. What options? I'll just post that also. So choose one from this.
I just struggle past the pain and basically just turn into an Angela floating and.
All right, sure. Mark 2 conditions. That means so you have 5 conditions marked. Woo!
One more condition, Mark. One more condition.
Just one more and you pass out.
Yes.
Are you okay? Sure. That's not terrifying at all. All right, sure. Okay.
It makes sense though.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. Okay. It wouldn't have hurt you, but you're basically the one part of the rhino that it is actually weak, which is the lower body. And okay, and yeah, friggin' Minotaurus, what do you do? By now you've kind of cleared out your vision and your ears, and you see, as just you clear, you realize that Nigella Rhinoceros is slamming down on a sword on the roof, and this guy is on the roof on his feet drawing his next sword.
I'd like to probably just charge at him.
Okay, charge at him. Engage. Danger and stuff. Directly engage. Threat.
Rolling danger. Yeet.
Oh my gosh.
Ayla, support me.
Excellent idea.
How would you support it?
Why doesn't this time? Why doesn't this bad guy just hold still? Just stay right there.
Awesome.
Right where the bulls charge.
Awesome. Stay right there while the Minotaur charges him. Sure. What option do you take, Reynolds?
I'm going to resist or avoid the blows, and I'm going to take that sword away from him.
Okay. So you kind of knock into him, and he tries to slash at you, moving out of the way, but you take the
grab sword away.
Yep.
I have a sword now.
Drag the sword away from him. Let me actually start derping. Alright, where are my derps? Where are my derps? Wait, where are my derps? Oh no, where's my derps? My derps! My derps are missing. What? No, my derps. Where did my derps go? This is not cool. I need to find my derps. Okay. I can't find my derps. My derps are gone. Okay, give me a sec while I do the derpy things.
Actually, let me take 2 minutes real quick, okay?
Yeah, okay.
While you find your derps.
I'm trying to find derps, yes. Okay. This guy. Second. Let me. I did some derpy things. Quickly, I need to check derpiness. Uh,
Did you find your derps?
I'm trying to find the derp. Um, Okay. Let's do that derp and the other derp. Where is the other derp? Where are you? Where are you, derp? Derp. Okay. All right. So that happens. Let me actually do the do the do the thingy. Okay. Okay. That's actually good. All right. Mark this condition. Okay. Uh. Yeah. God damn it. All right. You kind of knock him. One sec. Damn it. All right. Awesome. All right. So yeah. Basically, I forgot to stat this guy. I knew I would. I told you I would forget it. I told you. I told you I would forget it, and I did. So glad when I know. Like, exactly. I told you I'm the DARP. Anyway, yes. So this guy, you kind of like you knock him away, knock the sword away from him, and he kind of jumps back, and he makes a grunting noise and then throws a
I thought I was taking the sword. I thought I was grabbing the sword.
oh okay. You grab the sword away from him. It's in your hand. He grunts and he throws a grenade at you.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh wait, I resisted a blow.
Yes, resist. You resisted or avoided their blows. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So what do I do with the grenade? Did I just like knock it away?
You
off the
jump out of the way and the grenade explodes on the roof.
Wait, was it a frag grenade?
Yes, it was.
How did that not impact other people and himself as well?
That is the question, Alice.
Oh no!
Take a powerful blow, please.
Oh no!
I mean, you're a physically normal human on the roof.
Oh no! What about Nigella?
Nigella, because she is a rhino, and the rhino's skin actually resists much of the blow. So yeah, she doesn't have to roll for that yet. But Alice certainly does. Alice, what option do you take?
I don't want to take a nap yet.
You don't want to take a nap, but come on, the nap sounds so good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love naps, but now isn't the time.
Lose control of yourself or your powers entirely.
What do you do?
Yeah, that or
Let's. We're gonna lash out at a teammate.
lash out and give ground.
Okay, lash out verbally.
And also give ground.
All right, so.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
No, I only need to pick one.
Yeah, only need to choose one.
Sorry.
Okay, so you lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action. Who do you want to do what?
One of you two, please help me get this guy who killed my brother and father.
No, you need to specify which one. Because
I have him in my grasp, I guess. Near my grasps.
Okay, probably you also, because you just like let the grenade blow up in front of me, so that kind of hurts my feelings a little and hurts me.
Okay, so
Oh.
you roll that provoke, and let's see what happens.
Provocation.
You can also like take advantage of your influence if you want to. All right.
Provocation.
Provocation. All right. What?
Oh, it is
So
natural
what
12.
is it you exactly want them to do?
Want them to capture this guy.
Okay. Um. All right. So because it's against PCs on a 10 plus, you get both. So if you do it, add a team to the pool. If you don't do it, you mark a condition. Reynolds.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing it.
Okay.
I'm definitely doing it.
So what are you doing?
I'm probably just gonna chokehold him, get him
Okay,
in a chokehold.
good. You're trying to chokehold him when friggin' what's the thing? A friggin' ball,
Okay.
a yellow ball lands like next to the guy.
Stupid.
Explodes.
I mean, it hits him.
Doesn't hit him. It lands next to him and explodes.
This guy is a terrible aim. He's down on the ground, and this guy still misses.
And then you hear a very loud cackling yell. Stay away from him! That asshole is mine!
Fuck you! This is mine.
When I get to go, I'm
Yeah,
probably
okay,
gonna
okay,
do
yeah.
something.
So basically, all that did happen is that this guy was kind of punted into the next roof and missing, like, completely, like, accidentally denying you the, you're also punted back. So unfortunately, Reynolds doesn't get to follow. But since they are physically like not allowed, you don't get like none of the bad things happen. You don't get to mark a condition or anything. So the provoke worked, except you didn't manage to follow on your provocation because unforeseen situations happened.
Add a plus 2 team, please.
What?
Add a plus team. Oh, did you already?
No, you didn't get to do it.
What?
Because the guy was.
Yeah, the entire action was like because there was outside
Voided.
forces. So yeah.
Uh,
Well,
I'll just.
if in any case, I'm probably just gonna charge after him. Jump to the next building.
Okay,
Try
cool,
to catch
cool,
him.
totally. All right. Nigella, what are you doing?
I'll follow, I guess. I'll fly to the other building and try to anaconda wrap him.
Actually, no. Why don't you try to deal with Surge?
It's Nigella's choice though, unless you're saying to stay out of this. I got him or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Minotaurus runs across the building to the next, yells at Nigella for some reason to stay out of this. He got it.
No, get the other guy. Told him to get the other guy.
Okay. Nigella, what do you do?
I'll look to the other building. How many people? How is Shadowmere dealing with the other people?
Shadowmere is you could see that she's tired, otherwise she would probably have the upper hand right now, but she's dealing with someone throwing lightning at her and someone shooting her with bullets. You can hear a lot of gunfire from the other building.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely help her. Definitely help her.
I'll actually deal with Surge because Surge is up in the roof too. So I'll go fly to Surge, drop down as an anaconda, and try to constrict him.
Okay, as you're flying over, okay, yeah. You fly over. You see Surge like underneath you, and yeah, and just you transform into an anaconda and like try to grasp Surge. Roll a danger. Oh my gosh. Okay, you get to choose one. Unless Alice somehow wants to help you. Because Alice can.
Oh, I may as well. Damn, heck, this is the big fight. Sure, I'll assist.
You have a won't let you down, so you can spend 2 out of 2 team to add 2.
Yeah, let's.
How are you doing
let's
that?
boost her. Hold the guy still.
Sure. That totally works. And yeah. Okay, so you get a 10. So you get to pick 2 from that list. What do you do?
10.
Oh, the list again, right? Give me a sec. I'll copy paste. There we go. Whoop. Keep in mind you have 5 conditions.
Yeah, I do. Um, I'll the bombs are his powers, or avoid their blows, and I'll create an opportunity for my allies.
All right, cool. You managed to grab onto her before she manages to fire a plasma ball at you, and you kind of have her ensnared for a second, which is giving your allies, aka Shadowmere, an opportunity to grab her or do something. We'll see what happens after we see what's happening on this roof. Minotaurus, as you're running to the other roof, you feel like this wet feeling on your back, as if something just grabbed onto your back, some like weird sludge
Oh, it's
feeling.
Nymph. Yeah, it's definitely Nymph.
Yeah, Nymph says after him, I can get to him.
Alright then.
Okay, Alice, what do you do? And then we'll decide what Minotaurus does and Nymph does.
Parkour with us.
Well, why don't I do something that'll take care of at least one of these fights right now? What if I used my advancement for Moment of Truth
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and take care of our knifey boy here?
if you want to, that's
doesn't-
totally fine.
Oh yeah, I still have his katana.
So yeah, why don't I, in a moment of clarity with my powers, rise up, levitate up, just pretty much grab him in a telekinetic clutch, just completely hauling him up so he can't even move. Haul him up.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is so beautiful. So, yeah, okay. So basically, like, these two land on the next roof and they don't even have to do anything because the guy is floating in the air, kind of balled up. Hopefully, not too roughly because then he might break.
He'll be about as tight as Shadowmere was in my arm.
Oh my.
Not enough
That's like
to permanently hurt him, but it will hurt.
Okay, so yes, you're basically floating very Jean Grey Phoenix like. Your hair is all fluttering in the wind, in the non-existent wind. And yeah, this guy in front of you is completely trapped. Do you say something or just describe what happened because you have the narrative control here?
My friends, thank you so much. Please help deal with the surge situation. I'm gonna take this low life to Aegis before I do something rash. And just pretty much fly him off to Aegis.
Awesome, cool. That is totally fine and epic and Nymph is like, did you know she could do that?
Yes, I did.
Then why didn't she do
Alright,
it? Why didn't she wait it all this time?
I don't know. Probably just a moment of truth thing. Anyway, let's go do research.
Moment? What? Okay, okay, come on, let's go grab those dicers. Alright, so basically, like, you have left the scene, you have headed towards Aegis. Not terrifying at all, with your godlike powers. Alright,
Right.
on this roof, Shadowmere kind of. How are you metagaming harder? I don't.
Like just kind of a metagame harder for a joke. She probably used a moment of truth. Yeah, just metagame harder for just a joke.
Take a powerful blow.
Wait, what?
Because you're metagaming.
No, shush.
No,
Okay,
you are taking a powerful blow. Roll a powerful blow.
No, I'm not.
I will mark a condition unless you take a powerful blow.
Why would I was just kind you said that you just said that it was nothing. I was just metagaming for a joke that she used a moment of truth. Yeah, what Alice said.
Okay, on the other roof. Nigella, what are you doing?
I'm holding for my dear life, I guess, or
You're
maybe
being shot at by this person. Let me actually close this thing because you're longer. You're being shot at by this person that you have never seen before, I think. I don't know. Pew!
Of course, it's Minaling.
Yep.
Have I arrived yet or not?
How are you arriving will decide after this thing. So, what do you do as you're being shot at? If you don't let go, you're going to have to take a powerful blow or mark condition, which neither of them are good.
Maybe I'll just go shrink smaller. Like, oh, let's go with the skunk.
Okay.
And
All right. So, a transformation isn't hard for you, but doing it while under fire definitely is. So, um, um, roll a freak to unleash your powers.
uh, 5 conditions.
I know. It's horrifying, isn't it?
Yes. Wait.
Shouldn't have taken those two conditions.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. You are too late to react as your body is peppered with shots. Your um your what's the word? What's the word? Your your density manipulation powers and etc. lets you not take any fatal wound or anything, but
Mhm.
you pass out.
Sense.
So you manage to transform into a partway into a skunk. So you have like a skunk body and like a snake-sized tail, and you just pass out.
Somebody wake me up. This is not
Okay.
a good
As
part
you
of
pass
transformation.
out, Sarge is let go, but Shadowmere uses the opportunity you made. Shadowmere grabs her with a shadow tentacle and punts her into Minaling or SMG, and they both go kind of tumbling on the rooftop a bit. Um. Okay. Uh. Okay. Reynold, how are you crossing the road? Relax.
Sorry, I just accidentally clicked another voice channel.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
not my fault that the channels and the voice are next to each other.
I suppose, yeah, that is true. I have clicked that multiple times accidentally too. Damn it, Discord! Why you do this? Why you do
Oh, oh my god, sorry.
this? Are you Anyway, yeah. Reynold, how do you cross the street? It's pretty wide.
Wait. Oh, I thought it was kind of a jump.
No, it's like on the other side of the street. I mean, you can do a Hulk super jump because you do have super strength.
I'm doing it.
Okay, unleash, freak, or do you want to wield? That's also possible.
Yeah, I'm definitely wielding, I guess.
All right.
Since I'm having like a graceful start to it.
All right, sure, totally. Roll a freak.
Rolling unleash, rolling wield my powers.
Oh my gosh. All right, on a hit, choose one.
Create something useful for my environment, I guess. I'm getting across.
Okay. Yeah, I guess like you, cross the, you kind of land in the middle of this fight where just what's you arrive to see Nigella kind of passing out as you see her mid-flight, and you also see Shadowmere grab Surge and knock her into SMG. Do you recognize Mina Ling? Probably, yeah.
Did I see her face?
You did see her, like, Surge being thrown into her by a shadow tentacle. And there is, like, light from, electric bolt, because there is also this person on the roof. Where are you, this person? Give me this person. Where are you, this person? This person! There we go. Boop! So there is a glowing blue ambient lighting on the roof, and yeah.
So is this guy on our side or on their side?
Well, you land on the roof, and Nymph kind of gets off your back and goes to check on, quickly checks on Nigella to see if she's fine, and she says she's unconscious, but she's fine.
That's a relief.
And Surge kind of gets up and starts, growling, like actually growling, and she's like, "Where did you take him? He was mine!"
Sorry, fam. There's somebody who has even more of a grudge than you.
She just like throws out so many, curse bombs and etc. Like, basically like cluster bombs with curses, and she's like basically saying that, he framed her and jailed and got her imprisoned, and she basically wants to rip his head off.
Can I just mid tantrum just kind of charge her down?
Sure, totally, absolutely.
I'm going to overwhelm a vulnerable. Is she vulnerable right now? Because she was in a tantrum and wasn't really taking notice of her environment.
What the heck? God damn it, Janine, what is this picture? Oh, god damn it. Anyway. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Anyway, that's not what we're looking at. No, she is not vulnerable.
Darn. Well, I'm just gonna roll direct engage.
Right? Sure, totally.
Yeet.
Awesome.
There's probably nobody there to
There is nobody here to assist you, no, because the only person here is passed out. Well, only teammate here is passed
I'm using
out.
a team. I'm using a team.
Sorry.
Okay, you're using a team, sure. You can't use a team.
Darn.
Because,
Wait, can or not? Can or can't?
You cannot.
Darn.
Because...
Well, I'm just gonna take the 9.
Because it works by changing your labels, not adding to the roll. And you cannot change danger, right. It's fixed. And even if it wasn't fixed, you can't change it.
Right. Well, I'm taking the 9 anyway.
Alright, so okay, what option do you take?
Well, she was still in a tantrum and throwing bombs everywhere. I'm just
She
gonna
wasn't
resist them.
throwing bombs.
Resist
She's
or
kind
avoid.
of like has a bomb in both her hands, but she's not throwing it yet.
Yeah, resist or avoid the blows.
Okay, you just charge into her, and she kind of throws a few bombs, but you manage to. Gah! Stop it! This is horrifying. What is this?
I don't know.
What is the source
saw
of
it.
this? Please
It's
tell me
war.
the source. This is
It's war.
horrific thing.
This is war.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's porn. God damn it.
I'm looking for it.
God damn it, furries. God damn it. Anyway. Okay, let me actually see what happened to our favorite crazy person. Favorite crazy person, what are you doing, favorite crazy person? Tell me, favorite crazy person. Are you doing stuff? Okay, let me actually see what she did. She's got captured. Not really. She tried to talk. So, oh, right. That's of course, that's what happened. All right. So yeah, and she takes another hit. That means she marks. All right. So you kind of shut her in the conversation, like shut her conversation. Oh God. Anyway, you shut her conversation, so she's okay. So yeah, she's kind of knocked out of the way, and all right. At this point, this this glowing blue electric gauntlet wearing lady whom you don't know uh, uh, it shoots out a lightning bolt to not to hurt you but to separate you from her, from Surge. And she's like,
Oof.
we're fighting the same guy, can we try to not fight each other?
Wait, is she to me or to her?
She's addressing both you and Shadowmere, and basically your team. Shadowmere is like, well, keep a tighter leash on your people because they were interfering in our and basically she's cut off because Sarge yells that I want him brought to me so I can kill him.
Sorry, fam. Somebody already has her. Has him.
What? What do you say?
Somebody already has him. I shout out.
She throws a gigantic the plasma ball at you.
Dodge. Do I roll a dodge?
You don't roll to dodge. You roll a freak, I guess, to use your powers. I guess, I don't know.
Yeet.
What move are you using? Well, it doesn't really matter. But are you using unleash or wield?
There's no.
It doesn't matter, but I'm just asking.
I mean, if it's a dodge, it's probably just an unleash.
Alright, sure. Okay, so you fail and you are caught directly in the blast.
Ouch.
Ouch. How many conditions do you have? Oh, okay, cool.
Not enough.
Not enough. Well, now you do. Mark afraid.
Can I just take a powerful
No,
blow?
you mark afraid because that's
Darn.
I can do that.
Well, I get the potential.
That's a grenade
When,
at your face.
Yep. It is a grenade in your face, and you are like basically knocked backwards, like next to Nigella on the roof. And you realize that the wall of the roof is cracking under the pressure of your hit. OSHA is going to
can use that to
complain
my
because
advantage.
the roof isn't sturdy enough to handle Australian OSHA. Oh no, Nigella, you are out for the scene. That's what happens when you gain all 5 conditions. You are out for the scene. Nobody can wake you.
Okay.
The scene has to end before you wake up. Okay. Nymph says, we might be outflanked here. Maybe we should try to escape.
Probably not.
Okay, you say probably not as you try to get back up. You realize at this point that there is also this dude on the roof. Where are you, dude? Dude! This dude.
I at least wanted to at least get.
This
Oh,
dude
no,
on the
it's
roof,
that guy.
and you just realize this from your vantage point because he was like in the background and now he's running away. He's parkouring to the next roof and away. At the same time,
He's
you also
crouching.
hear noises like steps, like a lot of footsteps coming up the fire escape. And you see a bunch of like about half a dozen, dicer goons coming out on the roof.
Oh boy, yep, that was a cue to escape.
Alright, so
Can I at least like just shout out any? Did I get to see Mina's face?
yeah, you saw it. I mean, you saw it like her when she was like hit by Surge's body. She's getting back up. You can see her getting back up.
Okay, just randomly call out, Mina, your family's worried about you. Come back home. Then just kind of like escape.
Provoke.
Try to escape. Okay, I have a terrible provoke.
That is definitely a provoke. You are provoking them to do stuff. Actually, no, that's not a provoke because it's a provoke someone to susceptible to your words. They're not susceptible to your words. Okay, so no, that
Yeah,
didn't work. Okay,
yeah. I
never
mean,
mind.
it,
Never mind.
it wasn't really just. I wasn't really trying to anything. It
And
was just kind of
she's
like.
suddenly like, wait, how do you know who I am? How do you know my family? What did you do to them? She points her guns at you and, prepares to shoot.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna think about what to say. Your family wanted me. Your family enlisted me to find you. They are very sick about you.
Why would they find you? How do you know them?
Because they came to me personally to find you.
Who did? I can't
Your
imagine.
family.
I can't imagine who did. Did Lizzie did? Was it Lizzie?
Okay, Elizabeth and what was the mother's name? Hold on, let me just look it up.
Henry?
Elizabeth.
Henrietta? No, it's something.
Harriet, yeah.
Harriet.
Elizabeth and Harriet Ling. Elizabeth and Harriet Ling told me to find you.
Why?
Because they were worried about you.
Why? I'm fine. I'm doing just
no,
fine.
You're not. You're with the Dicers, and they're not proud of you. Okay, hold on. I probably said the wrong thing, but okay.
You are directly engaging a threat, so roll me a danger.
Wait, really?
Yep. Oh, she's a threat. She has guns pointed at you, man.
Okay, then. I'm not complaining.
You're not complaining about guns being pointed at you. Alright, totally.
No, rolling danger.
Okay.
You go. So wait, so what happened to Mina? Does he shoot anyway?
You didn't roll anything.
No, I know, but what did he reply with?
Roll the directly engage, and we'll figure out what happens depending on the roll.
Okay then.
Hey, what do you do?
We just barely made it.
What option do you take?
Resist avoid the blows, I guess.
Okay, she kind of like, are you getting back up? What are you doing as you talk? Are you getting back up or are you staying where you are?
Yeah, I'm getting back up, but I'm just staying still.
How can you stay still and get back up? Those are mutually exclusive.
No, okay, I meant like not like move, just like stand up straight.
Okay. Okay, so then she won't approach you because you're way taller than her. Well, not way taller, but you are taller than her. She's pretty tall, but yeah. She's pretty skinny and tall, but yeah. Anyway, she kind of trains her guns on you, and she's like, "Stay away from my family," and start shooting at you. And how do you resist or avoid their blows? Do you just, dodge them, or do you like I don't know.
Honestly, I just want to just kind of like grab her and just kind of get her with me.
She's
At
like
this point.
not in grabbing range yet, but
No, I'm not. I'm just saying this. I just really just want to just grab her and just kind of like just grab her to just grab her to safety, I guess.
who? Nigella?
Yes.
Nigella is also knocked out as well. God damn it! I have to save her as well. What to do? Well, for now, I guess I'm just gonna dodge the bullets.
Okay, you dodge the bullets, and Shadowmere grabs Nigella away from the bullet's path. And she says, "We need to," and she says to you, we need to. Sorry, Minotaurus, we need to leave. This, we're outflanked and outnumbered, and we're all
Okay.
tired.
We're gonna have to retreat.
Nymph is like, all right, then, all right, and she kind of, goes into the ground and just comes out with basically like the sea. How do I explain it? Let me actually show the thingy. Let me actually show the thingy. Where are you, thingy? Thingy. 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 All right. So you see like her arm, which is these like sharp, pointy finger things.
Yeah.
She basically goes onto the ground, and like it's a puddle. It's a wide, like long puddle between you and your group and their group, and these green spiky things comes out of the puddle, like basically like a
Okay.
like a, yeah. It's not yeah. It's like a puddle. Yeah. Yeah. It's a pointy mode. Yeah. Basically, it's like the bottom of a pitfall trap, except it's from the
Raised up.
from a puddle, kind of.
Except raised up, I guess.
Yeah, and Shadowmere actually uses those thingies as guides to make a sort of like a shadow wall, while tells you to kind of run for it. Yes. How are you escaping?
Okay, so she's making a wall and I'm not behind it right now.
You are behind it.
So how is everyone else escaping?
Tell me how you're doing it, and we'll figure it out. Are you grabbing Nigella, or
Probably just jump down the roof into the alleyway. If the building isn't high enough. Isn't high.
It's 5 stories high. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not. We're jumping to the other building, I guess.
Sure. Are you grabbing Nigella?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You grab the Nigella badger snake. Badger anaconda, the the badgerconda. Yeah, you grab the
Why did
badgerconda.
she? I have so many questions.
Not enough. Like there's only one answer. It's Nigella, and that answer unfortunately answers all the questions.
Uh,
The badgerconda.
Thank-
Yeah, you grab the badgerconda and jump to the next roof.
Jump across.
Yeah, Shadowmere also follows by floating on the thingy on the you know the thing, and you realize Nymph is suddenly gone. She kind of went through a crack in the floor and went inside the building.
Oh, that's good. She has her own way of escaping. Doesn't have to worry about us.
All right, so let's say you quickly like jump from rooftop to rooftop. Give me a freak roll and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeet.
Well, never mind. You all escape perfectly well. Yay. Totally. Yeah, you managed to, give them the slip because Shadowmere puts up a bunch of, shadows as decoys, make you think you went to multiple roofs, and they don't get to follow you. Yay. All right, so I would say this is a good time to stop. Let's say you and you two will meet back in Shadowmere and Minchaurus will probably meet back near Nigella's spaceship too, because Nigella is also with you, unconscious, and you have no idea where Nymph went, but it's presumably she'll also come after you after a while. The chapter ends with the Aegis guards outside Aegis seeing Alice come through the sky like floating,
Magneto itself.
very Magneto, Jean Grey, Phoenix like, and yeah, basically with carrying like a crumpled ball shape of this person. Oh my gosh, what? What is this?
I think it's a snake going after a centipede. Would be my.
Okay.
No, the snake already ate the centipede, but the centipede tore through the skin to get out.
Does that even work?
Yeah, it works. It's very terrifying.
Apparently, it doesn't work anymore.
All right. So yeah, you didn't get to meet Nymph. Oh my gosh, you passed out.
I didn't get to see her.
Oh, I absolutely love
You
that.
saw the water.
Nigella is always missing the exciting parts. Like she missed out on missing Ghost Like none of you actually met Ghost Octopus. She missed out on meeting. Oh, jeez. Oh man. This is amazing.
Awesome.
I listed all the heroes in the
All the cool
This-
people. Well, on the bright
on
side,
the
when you're going to wake
Minotaurus arc.
when you're going to wake up, you're probably going to see Nymph, next to you because you're gonna be at near your spaceship where she's gonna come probably. Where actually Detective Taurus was.
Maybe inside my spaceship hiding.
No, she's not inside your spaceship. She actually let's say you all make it back to the the ground floor, like the alleyway next to the building, the 10-story building, and as you reach it, you realize you basically run into the detective coming down the fire escape, just landing in front of you. And she was basically coming to your help as soon as everything went to shit, but she was climbing down 10 stories, so it took her a while, and it didn't actually take you that long. Like the entire event took like what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops.
Nah, probably 10 minutes tops, I guess, at least. At most.
No, it took much less than that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean,
really,
we had
probably 5
conversations.
minutes.
We had conversations. It's probably more than 5 minutes.
yes, okay, still, but yeah, but this person was coming down 10 stories, so it's going to take a while. So yeah. All right, so let's just go with the narrative plot related time. All right, plot time, plot. Plot, distance versus time. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, so you drop Alice, you reach Aegis, you drop this person off and explain to them who he is and what's up with it.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously,
Yes,
Halcyon
Flux,
City
I'm
is
breaking your
recorded.
immersion, and you're definitely not breaking our immersion with metagaming. Glass houses, buddy. Glass houses. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, you explain to them that what's going on, and they take him into custody. Are you also going inside because you have reached back at Aegis and?
Well, once I'm sure he's back in custody, I'm gonna make sure everything's okay with my friends.
Well, you have the communicator, so they work at really the whole.
Okay, so I know they're safe and all that. I'll probably just ask if there's a place where I can just sit down at Aegis, because I've got 4 conditions and probably emotionally drained.
Well, Shadowmere probably reminds you that it's probably best that you go find Scion, who might be able to help you if you need some help with that.
Okay, but I also will send word to mom and stepdad.
Okay, so you I guess as you walk into Aegis, you give them a call, let them know that you're at Aegis and you're probably going to be spending the night here. Well, Aegis, like Scion told you to spend the next few nights at Aegis.
Yeah. No, I mean, but the first thing I'll say on the phone call is, we got him.
And they'll ask, are you all right? Are you hurt in any way?
I'm shaken up, but I'm okay. I'm gonna spend the night at Aegis if it's okay. Thanks for watching.
Do you need us to come over right now?
If you want to, you can. I don't know what. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me find out what Scion recommends. Is Mr. Reed okay?
He's doing fine. He's managed to send. He's probably sent. Oh, he's doing it again. He's probably sent 56 or 57 messages to Mistress Hex. I think not being able to fly is really bothering him.
Yeah, I understand. Just stay with him, and I'll find out if they want me to have visitors or if they just want me kind of in seclusion.
Lillian is also asking to see her friend. I've managed to explain to her the whole memory thing issue.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, Miss Scion will be the person to find out about that too. So try to find out what you said.
All right, so you basically finish the phone call and go reach for Scion, and we're gonna, see back in the next session how that went. Well, we're gonna finally get to the next day. Well, it's technically the next day. It's technically Monday, but yeah.
That was a long day.
That was a long day. It was a 7-week long day. All right. So yeah, let's. And we spent so many teams. You're down at 5. I don't believe this.
Yay, yay.
In our defense, we didn't start a team
Oh,
for that battle.
shiz. I accidentally closed the team. Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't. Oh, right. God damn it.
And
Um,
actually,
hmm.
let me ask you. I think I might still have a drive for lead the team successfully in battle. Would that apply?
No, you lost the drive when you lost the drives when you changed playbooks, because your concern is now controlling of your powers, not that thingy.
Oh yeah, we never had the start of battle thing.
Yeah,
Mostly because we were all
I
separated.
completely forgot, because like everyone kind of joined randomly, like not as a team per se. So I kind of forgot when
Well,
to
I
actually do
mean,
the team mechanics.
I mean, we can just add the
Yeah, I
team.
can
It's
just
more or less just
give you
adding
like
team.
on average. Let me just give you one team, and yeah,
So we weren't prepared. Minus one team.
yeah.
I thought we were prepared because I mean we had a plan and everything, but
But the
there was
situation changed. Yeah.
ended.
But the situation changed.
Yeah, the
so we
situation
weren't
changed. I
exactly
don't think you
prepared.
were prepared for dicers also engaging.
Not entirely, though we knew there was other people there.
Yes. All right.
So
I would just say 3.
I'm giving you 2, and you're dealing with it.
Well, it's better than skipping it where we had none, so
Yeah.
that's okay.
Okay, hold on. If the leader has influence over every teammate at the team, yes. If everyone has the same purpose in fight, did we have the same purpose? I mean, we all just.
Yeah, the initial purpose was to capture that
So I guess one
Nike
team.
boy.
Yeah, but when
Plus one
you
team, if
joined the
anything.
team, there was multiple situations going on. So I don't know. Anyway, okay, so let's do the end of session.
We got 14.
Can you tell?
We got 14.
I'm not giving you 4 team.
You
I'm
got
giving you 2 team. You're dealing with
Darn.
it. Alright. Okay. So yeah. End of session. Let's do what happens. Who wants to go first?
Okay,
All
hold
right.
it.
So Reynold.
Girl goes to the team. Alice, because we had this sting operation, I guess.
You who had what? Because what?
The sting operation, and we're just kind of we were having like this. I was kind of like, wait, hold on. Blah, can't think.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to the team, and it's because of Alice.
Okay.
It was because of Alice because it was a sting operation. It was close to because of someone close to her,
All right. Okay. Cool.
and
cool.
she wanted
So
me.
give influence to Alice. Alice, you get to shift his labels immediately. Danger and mundane are locked.
All right, let's see.
You can just take. You can only change freak and savior. Only that.
No, you can change freak, savior, and superior.
Yeah, but you can only raise superior. You can't lower it.
All right. Well, you were helping everyone around, so I would like to raise your savior
Okay.
and probably lower your freak.
Lower freak and savior. 1 3 0 minus negative 2 3. Okay.
Yay. And clear a condition or mark potential.
Mark the potential.
Yay.
Woo, 1 more potential, and I can change paper.
2 more potential. You're at
Wait,
3,
what?
right?
I got I'm at 4 right now.
How are you at
I
4?
got 1 potential because I failed the. What was it? I failed the. Where was it? I failed. I don't remember.
I also don't remember.
You failed one right at the end.
Yeah, the feet roll.
Oh yeah, you missed that. Right. It was at the end. That's why I forgot. Right. Okay, 1 more before you do stuff. All right, cool. Next up is Nigella.
Closer to the team.
All right. Who made you feel welcome?
Alice, because she actually trusted me to act as Detective Doris.
It never worked out, but
Yeah, I was so excited. I have a move for that, but it didn't work out.
yeah, but
It
That's
didn't.
because
but
Serge lobbed the ball before we got to start it.
yep. All right,
I was mentally preparing myself how to do that.
all right, Alice, get to shift Nigella's labels.
How about her mundane up and her freak down?
She is so normal to you right now. Like, wow.
Yeah, she's more human to me.
Oh my gosh, is that speciesist? I don't know. Anyway, do you want to clear the condition or mark potential?
I'm gonna clear a condition.
Really? Are you sure? I mean, you only have 5 of them marked.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, which one are you removing?
I'm using superior right now, so I'll cross out guilty.
Alright, sure. You still have 4 conditions marked. Damn it, man. You need to do the clear condition moves thingies.
Yeah.
I'll actually post it here so you can figure out what to do next session or whatever. Alright.
We need the after this whole kabosh, we need to have a swimming or
A
a
hugging
session.
session. Yes.
Vacation session.
Yes. Vacation. Vacation. Okay, now. Anyway, Alice.
All right, I'm gonna pick Nigella this time because I haven't got to hang out much with Nigella, and she was a huge help in trying to disguise herself as Detective Torres, even though that plan didn't entirely.
Okay. Does Nigella have influence over you? Yes, right? Yes.
Everyone has influence over me.
Awesome. Nigella, you get to change Alice's label. Superior is locked.
Okay, and your mundane is overdue, I guess.
No, my mundane is 0 because I had I shifted my labels when I became a Nova.
Oh, so I'll up your danger because that was scary.
Yes.
Well, did I see? Didn't see that.
Yeah. You saw that. You saw that. She floated away, and
Oh.
then you crossed the building, crossed the road to the other side. To get to the other. Why did the alien cross the road? I'm sorry.
Because it was Nigella.
Yes. Because it was a badger snake. A badger.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
Well, she would cross the road because there's a hot dog stand beside. Okay.
Increase the danger and
Tower mundane.
oh, it's so accurate. It's so accurate. All right. And you clear condition or mark potential.
I'm going to clear angry because I'm less bitter of a person. Capture the bad guy, and even though my mundane is -1, it'll make me less incompetent at hugging.
Awesome. It'll make you less incompetent in hugging people.
Yes.
You can't hug people when you're angry. It's kind of sad.
Just punch
Hulk doesn't make a good hugger. Alright. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this session. Awesome things happened. Moment of truths were used. Yeah. And stuff. So you have used moment of truth twice. Cool. So you get to oh, you still need to unlock 3 more, get 3 more advancement because before you go down to the next one. Flux, do you want to change playbooks for this person?
What?
You said you wanted to change playbooks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I guess if that's the next thing you take, you can figure out which playbook you want to turn into. Remember, you can't change into any playbooks that are currently in use
I was thinking of turning to
because
transformed.
Noctis is missing in action. I would say Legacy is. I'm gonna say that's up to a vote. Like, do you think Legacy should be up for grabs? Yes, no.
Nah. I'm gonna change to transformed.
Okay, okay. We'll figure out why that. Well, I probably know why that happened. So yeah, we'll figure out what happened.
Mysterious blue liquid.
You can look into uh, any like really freaky looking monster face that you want. Minotaur face, I guess you can think about it, because remember, your current face isn't terrifying to people. It's more like cool. Cool costume, dude. No, cool. You're an actual Minotaur. That's awesome. That's the reaction people have. But no, when you're a transform, it needs to be, God, that guy's a freaking weird Minotaur thingy that could rip me apart. Stay away. So yeah.
And you be shark.
No, I mean, he can still remain a Minotaur, but it has to be like a very monstrous looking
And
Minotaur.
probably something of claws, I guess.
Can you have two heads?
Oh my God.
Nah, no thanks.
All right, so yeah, I mean,
Probably-
you can think about that like during the week. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can find the
All right.
the image for it.
We'll try to figure something out, and yeah. I know I did some derpy things because I said I was gonna prepare the villain moves, but then I forgot, even though I said I totally would forget, and I did. So I guess I can't be too complaining because I did do what I said I was going to do. And then
That actually looks pretty good.
then I forgot that everyone was entering team because I don't know, I derped out. I dropped the ball like Surge did.
Can you be a hyper realistic full head and just a human body?
Oh my gosh,
No.
that would be
No.
horrifying. Yes, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. All right. So does anyone have anything to say before I end the video?
No, I think I'm good.
No, I think I'm good too.
All right then. Ignoring Flux and his opinions. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Oh God, actually that looks really nice. It's from Narnia, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
don't
it's from
know.
Narnia. All right. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. This was Mass Halcyon Australia, the Gauntlet session 22, and a few threads were again, patched up together. This time relating to Alice and her backstory, and we'll see the repercussions of what happened next time. Uh, and as we're getting closer and closer to the God damn it! As we're getting closer and closer to the final session, we'll we'll try to end on a good note, because this was a really hectic 7 week long Sunday in game for everyone. So let's see if we can make the Monday twice as long. So yeah,
Okay, then.
yeah, next time tune in to Halcyon Ball Z to see how these heroes people do stuff and things. And I completely missed the narrator voice. Bye.